What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, we were in the middle of a combat at the end of the last session, so I'm gonna let y'all hop right into it. And you know how the drill goes, okay? Sub down below if you like the content, leave a comment, I respond to what I can. And as a friendly reminder, because I gotta plug it, okay, the Naruto 5e D&D League bracket is starting this Friday. That is right, it's single elim, it's knockout time, okay? Be there or be square. That is streamed every Friday and Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please, if you can, show up. I'm super excited for it. I'm gonna let y'all get into it. Peace out, everybody.
Very brief recap. You guys successfully got the blessings. You went up the wall. You met Luxper, a small celestial creature that's now following you guys around. You came across a dwarf who claimed that she was being hunted by orcs, and you have confronted those orcs and are in the midst of a combat to defeat them. Um, First up is Rose and Ray.
Sheesh.
Poggers, I can pop out. Thank you, Hudson.
Oh, yeah, I did add that at some point. I don't even know how it works, but it sounds like it works for you.
You click your character, and at the top right in the little bar, there's a little pop-out button. You can put it on another monitor.
I see that button.
There you go.
Character pop out. Oh, nice.
And you can pop out anything, by the way. Chat log, combat tracker, anything.
Ah, cool.
Okay. I was like having two characters just makes it so much easier. I believe Soulbound Arsenal is intact. Bless is currently concentrated. Anything else that I have? I think it's just Bless, Soulbound Arsenal. And that's it. Okay. Ray just finished dashing up. He came up, and that's the current moment, right? Oh, no.
Yeah, basically your prepped action was initiated, and so was his. So you guys kind of met in the middle there.
I got you. Ray will.
Get jiggy with it.
A little bit. Ray. Okay. I will use a bonus action, and Ray will attack. I will use an Isekai, and use strike. So I will strike with not Ray. Ray manifests her translucent stinger, and we'll use that. So she has a 1d4 from Bless, right? Plus
It'll add it automatically. You don't need it.
Okay. So then a 1d4 from the
Bless.
Isekai, or whatever it's called. Then trying to get everything I got here is a d6 or d2. Alright. And it's just a normal roll. Bang. And then that d4 gets added to damage as well.
Let's go, Ray.
It looks like you had 2d4 there as opposed to 1d4.
Yeah, one was Bless and the other one was the Disadvantage.
Oh, okay, so that applies to the attack and the damage roll.
Correct.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. To its attack and damage roll, if the attack hits. Then I will. Rose will prep a. See real quick. I'm sure this is mathematically better. Okay. Rose will prep a. Hmm. Rose will actually. She will prep a. I believe. Oh, is this worth it? That did 13. It did about that much. Hmm. Ray will back up. He can take an attack of opportunity if he wants to.
Uh, yeah, he will do so. Um, he will take out his maul and attempt to maul you with his maul. However, he will miss
He's not good
with a
enough.
not two. I will say, just to warn you, the force of the attack, sort of the strength behind it, was pretty significant. If this guy hits you, it will be bad news.
Interesting.
Okay. Um, Ray, if I prep a spell, will it use my spell slot if I don't use it?
Yeah, so and it takes your concentration too, so you probably don't want to do that.
Okay. Ray then will come back here, and Rose will just prep her attack with her Soulbound Arsenal.
Um, okay. So just to warn you, the that's a melee attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when the enemy can't see you and you can't see the enemy, such as when you're in the smoke cloud here, it'll be you guys will both be rolling perception checks to see if you know where each other are. If you succeed on that perception check, then you can attack, and it'll probably just be a straight roll because it's advantage and disadvantage since neither you can see each other. Just to remind you how that works.
Okay. Could I
He said cancel
like
that.
could I if I can't cancel it, it's fine. Uh
No, that's fine. I wanted to remind you if that changes your decision making. That's fine.
uh yeah. If I were to do a cantrip that marks an enemy, but I can see them through Ray, would that be a disadvantage?
Um,
Oh,
The cantrip
like
that I
outside the
says I
smoke.
the cantrip that I have is, I don't think I even have to roll it. Just like applies a debuff on them, but just for like future reference. This is a purely curiosity question, like genuinely.
can you actually see through Ray's eyes? Like, is that like explicitly what happens there?
I can read on it. Just for the sake of time, though, I will go ahead and apply. Like for the sense of RP, then I will pop out of the smoke, apply striking mark on um our mauler here.
Okay.
Our boy.
Let me see. Is striking mark a okay. Striking mark is not part of the thing. He will just take an extra D4 um anytime he gets hit. So it would just be an extra D4.
Is that if anybody hits him or
Yes.
you? Oh, anybody? Sweet.
First time a creature hits the marked before the start of your next turn, the creature will take an extra 1d4. So it'll be at before my turn starts that he'll take the 1d4.
Okay, sweet.
I don't believe it's concentration, but okay. And then I will go back into the smoke, and I will read on the senses of Ray. But I'm done.
All right. Next up is Eris.
And just double checking. Striking mark is any type of damage. It doesn't have to be melee or anything.
No, it is. You mark a creature within range for others to strike it. The first time a creature hits the marked creature before the start of your next turn, the creature will take an extra 1d4.
Okay,
So if
cool.
something hits it before my turn starts, he will take 1d4.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I could proc it with anything.
If I throw a spell at this guy from the left, does the smoke affect me at all?
You cannot see him. The smoke is blocking your vision.
Cool. What if I move to the right side of the rock? How do I feel about that?
You're probably okay. I mean, we'll have to draw the line again, but I think you'd probably be
Right
okay.
side's looking real cool. Here, you can check. Yeah, you're good.
We Gucci. Cool.
I guess it depends where you're standing.
Is this still behind the rock? Or is that like...
Yeah. So here's what I'll say. Like, you can do that, and you can drop prone if you'd like, and you would be completely behind the rock there. So you can go do the thing and then drop prone if you'd like.
Okie doke. Your girl will do that. Okay. Oh, wait. Gotta target that bitch. I'm becoming increasingly aware that I don't have too many spells that are useful in this situation. Feel like I made my character a little too defensive.
I mean, Firebolt's nice. It's got big range, which is helpful here.
2? Holy fuck,
Well,
dude.
it missed in any case.
Yeah, fuck.
You were,
Right.
you were using the bad damage roll to get rid of it. Smart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my plan all along. Great. Dropping prone.
Okay. Next up is the Mauler. He is not happy about this dishonorable combat that's going on right now.
Oh, I don't know what he's talking about.
Highly dishonorable.
This feels about as honorable as it's gonna get.
He's being dishonorable for being such a bitch.
I think he should stand right where he is for the time being, personally.
He will move.
Weird.
Where the fuck did he go? He disappeared off my screen.
Correct.
Oh, we can't see him.
I'll say, I mean,
Shit.
actually, yeah, even Eris, you are since you dropped prone, you lost vision of him in any case.
Oh.
Do I hear...
Rose and Ray can make perception checks.
Okay, I was gonna ask, do I at least hear water splash? Because if not, then I'm going to assume he's not in the river.
I'm not gonna let Riley roll; he's not close enough. But Ray and Rose can both make perception
Good.
checks.
She got a 20.
Okay. So Ray does hear the Mauler. He's somewhere to the north of you, but not in the water. Relatively close. I'll say within 30 to 40 feet. You're not entirely sure exactly how close, but somewhere in that range there.
This is so annoying.
Okay. Next up is Riley.
Alright. I do get my 3 temp HP from my spell. That kind of goofed what I was intending a little bit. Alright, how long is this fall? Just kidding, everyone. Calm down.
God.
Okay, I don't want to block Eris's vision.
Yeah, please don't. That's all I have left, really.
I'm gonna move around to this left side here, and I suppose if I see him at any point, just let me know. 5. Is it same movement rules as Naruto? It's like 5, and then the next one would be like...
Yes, every other diagonal is an extra 5 feet.
Okay, so 5, and then 10, 15, 25. Do I see anything?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
God.
All I have is 30. That's 25. I might just drop another smoke bomb because I don't know what the hell else I'm gonna do.
How many of those things do you have?
As many as I goddamn want. It's not a meme. I need to get close to the sharpshooter. I'm scared to walk into the smoke, and I hate this river. I'm gonna... Shit. I think I will stop here, and I will prep an action. Oh, I guess I can say this out loud now. I'm going to prep my grappling hook to use at any point. Because the grappling hook will avoid attacks of opportunity. So if he runs up to me, I can grapple away.
That's cute. All right. Is that all?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay.
Shit. I will say we can see the measuring tool.
Can you? That's funny.
Yeah, just so you're aware.
Like, that's funny. It won't make a difference.
to keep it fair, we can't see the measuring tool.
I think Riley can actually probably see him in any case from there. Or actually, can he? Let's see.
I don't think so. Not with that. Not there.
Yeah, no, not really.
I'm a small little child.
Okay. You know what? Just so this is fair, I will go ahead and redo the movement.
I mean, listen, you can leave him there. I think it's fine.
And yeah. Okay. I may or may not have left him in the same spot. Hard to say. Next up is Rose. Oh, I guess I'll keep Ray's thing. The sharpshooter's also somewhere in the same vicinity as the mauler. They're relatively close to each other.
Excuse me.
Ray will.
No hiccuping allowed.
I know. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'll mute my mic if it gets bad.
Ray will. And knowing full well they just prep the arrow, Ray will. Oops, sorry. Yeah, Ray will just peek her head out of the smoke here.
Okay. That's good. So you do see them both. He will get his prepped arrow shot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ray. However, he did manage to avoid getting within range of the mauler, which is probably more important. To be
Hey,
honest.
disadvantage? He has to
Huge.
shoot through the mauler.
God damn it.
Why is it disadvantage?
He has to shoot through the mauler to get me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll start counting that when I start counting it for you guys in ranged attacks.
Have you not done it for us? Yeah, you did. You did it for Lily against Axel.
I did. Did he do it the one time I said I was blocking her, or was there? Oh no, it was when you were shooting through the doorway. That's what it was.
No, I was shooting through the doorway, and
Yeah,
what's his
and-
face was
yeah,
in
the
between the
Sergeant
doorway
Eater.
and Axel.
Okay. I mean, normally, to be honest, I do apply that. I'm not going to in this case.
No.
There's not enough. There's not enough cover between you two, and the elevation changes there as well. So Ray does get hit by an arrow.
Okay. Seeing this though, Ray will telepathically call out to where the mauler is. And Rose will go here and swing at him. Can it be at advantage because he doesn't see me then?
No, you can't see him either. So it's disadvantage and advantage. It's a straight roll. Additionally, he will make a perception check as well to see if you're there, which he is aware that you're there. So he will get his prep attack. You can attack first though.
Perceptive little bastard.
I will actually use. I actually use the sleep spell. How would that work?
So
Roll your dice, baby.
well, I don't know if you need to be able to see like where you're casting the sleep spell.
Creatures within 20 feet of you that you choose are affected in ranging order from their current hit points.
Of a point you choose within range. So you do need to be able to see the point in order to be able to choose it, unfortunately.
Can I
Is
just
it-
choose it where I'm standing?
I was gonna say if it's 20 feet, could you do where you are right now?
I mean, technically, when you're heavily obscured, you're blinded. However, I have traditionally allowed, like, you can see, like, directly in front of you. So, yeah, I would allow that. Also, creatures within 20 feet, blah, 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 are affected in... starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points. The way that I'm reading this, it can affect you too, if you're within the range, though.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose in your range. How effective sends in order.
So it starts with the person with the lowest current hit points. It's not about like friendlies or enemies or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I mean, it's up to you if you'd like to try that still.
No,
With Ray at that 12 hit points, I mean, it's probably going to affect her first.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do a normal attack of those then. I have to. Does that work? Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, this is actually just Naruto Campaign 2.0. That's what we didn't tell y'all, but that's what it is.
Oh, not one. It's
Jesus Christ, that
Um,
sucks.
He will attempt to hit you with his maul.
Oh, this could be so bad.
That's going to hit.
Oh, no
Almost
crit.
certainly.
Holy
God.
shit. Oh, thank God he didn't crit. Jesus.
Yeah, I'll gift of life it to.
That's probably a good idea. I don't know what Gift of Life does, but he does a fair amount of damage.
I'll gift of life it to Riley.
What does that mean, bro? You making me take this damage?
No, you heal for the damage that I just took, but I can't target Ray or Rose.
Oh, that's cringe. Okay. That sucks. You can't heal yourself. Dun, dun. I forgot my turn. So just
Yeah,
for all the damage you took, I heal for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an interesting reaction there.
It is companion and is not within sight. I did read that one. It's companion.
We got
Okay.
Tab G is Curse 123.
Ray
Thanks for the follow, homie.
will.
Thanks for joining.
I guess to. He already used his kind of prepped action, so Rose can move without attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah. They both use their reactions for this round.
Rose will move
Go
there.
next.
He was. Hold on, for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wait for it. My Shadow Clone Jutsu, Rex, is about to go crazy. It's about to go
Ray will
dumb
then
hard.
move to the same spot. I think it was here.
I'm also very concerned because
and
Rose and
attack,
Ray are
which is a
getting
straight
hit.
roll,
They're
right?
getting hit hard. I'm going to need my Shatter to put in
Yes,
some
correct.
fucking work here. I mean some serious work.
She will use her illicit die again. Illicit die.
Nice.
How many of those do you have, out of curiosity?
Infinite amount.
How does she what's the resource cost? Like, is it a bonus action? Like, what's the deal with it?
As long as I am commanding her to do it, she can get it.
What's the deal with airline food, huh?
So what's it called?
It's like edicti, EDICCT.
Edict. Okay, edict.
Edict. There it is.
We got there. That's nice.
They can. Huh. Interesting. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier.
Okay. It would still be 4, so I'm still good. My bad.
Yeah. But there is a resource cost.
There is a resource. Yeah.
Sure.
For some reason, I thought there wasn't. I think
I
that
mean,
was
it's a pretty generous resource. I mean, it restores on a short rest too. So, but it's not.
Yeah, that did sound really OP. I think that was one of the earlier books that I read until I found the updated one. Okay. Yeah, I will just go ahead and use it for the 14.
Nice.
This is all radiant. I don't know if that matters.
No, it's normal damage to him.
And then Ray will step
Goodness.
back. I believe she's walked 20, so she will step back. Here.
Okay. At this point, you do hear gruff voices speaking with each other. One says, "If I continue this fight, I will likely die." The other voice says, "Wait for my command. You do not retreat until I tell you."
Tough.
I will say, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. Ray will head back this way, and since this is 15, and then she will try to be like quieter, moving like this way, like leading them here, but then ending up here.
Okay. You can make a deception check, or Ray can rather.
Q moves, Q moves.
Yeah, you're not sure if they bought it or not. Next up is Eris.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
Nope,
he's
he
got
will.
one.
No, never mind. He'll take the D4 at D before my next turn. Go on.
Wait,
Okay.
the D4 from the strike thing?
From striking mark, but it's like at the beginning of my next turn, I think.
Okay, 5, 7, 15.
Before the start of your next turn, so I think that does go away. The striking mark goes away, I think, at the start of your turn.
Oh, no, random.
Bum, bum. Nice. Not bad roll.
And then we're gonna hide back behind that rock with my remaining movement.
All right.
Do I need to drop prone again, or am I fully covered right here?
I mean, he can't see you right now unless he moves back to sort of his main position. So it's up to you whether or not you'd like to drop prone still, just to be
That's
safe.
fine.
Okay.
God, their turns being split on mine is so annoying. Because if they would stay together, it'd be so nice.
Yeah. He'll make a tactics check.
I will say I probably wouldn't be yelling to Riley since I don't really know who he is, nor do I want to give away my position.
It's fine. I didn't ask explicitly because I wasn't gonna metagame it. I was like, I will see. But yes, I think you staying hidden is a little more important right now. Also, I'm gonna do my prepped thing before the start of my next turn if it's not procced by whatever his turn does.
Okay. All right. You hear a voice. You get the sense this is the sharpshooter speaking.
Can Riley hear this or no?
Yeah, he's not trying to hide his words at all. He's speaking
Okay.
like fairly loudly and clearly.
Okay.
He says, "Stay out of the fog. Deal with the little one. It's the one that's making all of this rain."
You leave him alone.
Not the little one.
Feet there, and then he will.
No.
I will go ahead and zip zap my way the fuck out of there. Yes, sir.
Certainly attempt to. Go ahead.
All right. What do I got? 20 feet of grapple movement.
That was 40 feet that he just went.
I will. I'm trying to think. What's like the most efficient here? Maybe just going that way. Yeah. Okay. Instinctively, rather just back up as much as he could. So he'll back up to there. Trying to keep.
He will use the remainder of his movement.
360.
No, don't.
Dash as a bonus action when he is attempting to hunt
Dude,
down
what is this freak behavior?
an orc.
Shit. Dude, he rolls twice? What the fuck is
He brings
that?
down Rattle.
Oh my god.
Brother. Wait. Oh, does he just have like extra attack, I guess? Oh,
He has multi-attack.
bro.
The Mauler, you hear him call out and says, "I've taken care of the little one." The sharpshooter
Dude.
will go here and prep his action. Top of the round is Rose.
A sleeping creature. What does that give me? in
Fuck
terms
this
of
game,
attack?
bro. What the hell?
What does what give you
What
in
was
terms
his
of attack?
damage?
Like if a creature falls asleep, what is that? Like advantage.
That's
X
the-
amount of damage.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the
the
average of
incapacitated
46 plus
condition, I
5?
think. So I think it just gives it advantage, if I recall
Yeah.
correctly.
Just
Thanks,
advantage.
Curse. Thanks, man. Fuck it.
Yeah,
God
it's not
damn it.
it's not paralyzed,
Hold
which
on,
is
hold on.
different.
We're gonna figure out if these fucking damage rolls were bullshit.
Oh, never mind. I am corrected. So this is unconscious, which unconscious creatures are incapacitated. However, in addition to that, any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. So if you're next to him, you can get a crit potentially. You'd have advantage on the attack, and if it hits, then it becomes a crit. If you're within 5 feet.
So,
Okay,
funnily
Rose
enough,
will go
19
out
is
of the
average,
smoke.
and 18 is just below average.
Pointing it to where obviously the 20 feet hits the mauler.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd assume Riley would make a fairly audible noise getting hit twice with this maul, to where Rose would have a good idea of where this is.
You can go ahead and make a mana sense check if you'd like to try to get a sense of like how much HP he has left, as that might inform your decision making here.
Okay. That one or not?
What?
Tell me exactly how much.
He has 19 HP left. So
19 HP.
The more
Yeah.
you know.
I still think the sleep soul is probably the play.
That'd have been so sick if Riley got to fucking get it.
what's the average? 5d8.
5d8.
Yeah, this is about like a
I'm not
50-50
upset
shot,
about
I
it.
feel like. I guess slightly
upset
better than a
about
50-50 shot.
Oh man, yeah, he rolled literally
Or
average
here, could
damage
Hold
on
on.
the 19, and then a little, because 19's the average, and a little below on the 18.
Go.
So he actually rolled less than average,
Hmm.
funnily enough, like technically speaking. He
No,
had to
I'd
roll
still
a
go
little less.
here. Probably.
Oh, I
Pick
can't
that
believe
up.
he hit me both times.
Uh,
too.
Yeah, I'll go. So it's either 2 attacks
So 12,
with whatever
17.
AC or just the auto crit with Ray hitting. Yeah, I'll take the sleep. I think that's the
Okay.
more sure way to do it.
I also didn't think he could move 60, bro. That was whack.
That's it. It's a valid strat. It just the issue is obviously if you roll below a 19, it just does nothing, which is
Yeah. Let's hope that's not the case. Is it have go there?
Sleep.
I will place it.
you can just target him. I mean, it's fine.
Oh, okay. How do I do that? Okay, there you go. Oh, we took it away. Hold on. You're casting. I mean, nope. I have to place it anyway. It's fine. There we go. Nice.
Nice. All right.
I just took it away from myself.
Oh, that's funny. So he is still at 19, but he isn't. I'll add the unconscious thing to him.
He's a sleepy boy. Does this make... Well, what is Riley right now? Am I, like, death saving? Am I dying?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I was like,
He
right.
is fighting to kill.
I was like, regardless, it ignores unconscious creature.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
oh, that's okay. It is 40. So then Ray will go because the spell is presumably over, right?
Sleep? Yeah, I don't think it's concentration or anything. I think it just happens.
Okay.
Um,
So then Ray will go. Ray will use her action to feed Riley his greater healing potion.
Oh, yeah.
Can I do that?
yeah, it is an action to feed another person a potion, but yeah, you can do that.
How does sleep work? Would he wake up next turn? It says it only wakes up by an action from another person or if hit, right?
Yeah, basically. I mean, he would wake up naturally eventually, but yeah, other than that, if
Okay.
he takes damage or is otherwise disturbed or whatever.
Okay. So yeah, I'll give Riley his greater healing potion as an action.
Okay. Riley, you can go ahead and take your greater healing potion. It's probably easier if you do it.
Alrighty. Inventory. You fed me the greater one?
Yeah, I mean you're at 0. There's not a more mathematically correct option to use.
Yeah, I had my regular one. Where's my... Oh, just use. You just click the button. I see. Oh, it says I'm incapacitated.
That's funny.
I guess can we set me to 1 and then subtract 1?
Sure. However you like to do it. In any case, is that your turn, Rose, for the most part, aside from nice?
Rose still has 10 feet, so she'll go back in this map.
Okay.
Ability.
Other than that, yeah.
Next up is Eris.
Sheesh.
Luxper, you hear his voice. He says, "Hey,
Bestie.
the little guy fell down over there, and that other guy like hit him pretty hard in this. There was a bit of blood, I think. Should I go check on him?"
He's telling this to Eris, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Eris goes, shit. Yeah. Yes, please.
I will tell Ray will can't say anything.
Can Rose talk through her? Can Rose do the thing, or does that like take an action?
That's an action during combat.
Ah, shit.
just read
Okay.
Also, Eris would be like, and make sure those goddamn orcs don't see you.
Oh, they never see me. You hear the small sounds of wings flapping away from you. So Luxper is no longer next to you.
Ray will shake her finger at you, then point at the guy. That's what she'll do.
Okay.
Yep.
I was like, I'm gonna have to figure out how Riley handles the situation.
And like put her finger like on her mouth as like shush.
Okay.
Just don't wake him up.
I guess I would probably see he's like sleeping and or at least knocked out.
There's
So.
a massive snot bubble that is large enough.
Oh, I had a line for this. Hold on, we're retconning it. I'm saying my line.
Oh, for his sleep spell.
Oh yeah.
He said,
Are you gonna
right,
say it?
like, he's finding it. I'm assuming.
Okay. We'll give you a second.
Oh,
Oh my God.
it didn't go. Anyway, with a whisper and a touch so light, the spell of sleep descends in night. Our restless souls, they soon find peace as we embrace the spell's release. We will go to sleep.
Bars.
Okay.
Also, that was a good potion of healing. You need to tip whoever gave that to you. That was-
It was 4, nat 4 is a 3.
What do you mean tip him? It was my potion. Fuck out of here. I'm fine.
in any case, Eris, what would you like to do?
That's what I'm gonna do. Does that make sense, Hudson?
Yeah, I think I got the gist.
Okay. So, sorry, I've asked this like 2 times already, and I'm gonna ask it a 3rd time. Right here, am I half covered by the rock, half not, or like?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
in
if
a-
you're standing up, you're half covered, half not. If you're prone, you're completely covered.
We're in a rough spot,
Okay.
Wolfie. They knocked out Riley in a singular
Fantastic.
hit. It was ridiculous.
Can I like quickly stand, toss a fireball at this guy, and then quickly put low?
You certainly can. However, he will get his longbow attack against you.
Hey, but
Does he
without
get-
cover, that's AC bonus.
That is a +2 to your AC.
Will that do me any good? Is the question.
We'll find out.
Fine, fuck it, I'll do it. We'll find out. Hey, why does he get to hit first?
You missed. Why are you complaining?
Ah! I hate it here. Well, fuck, we both missed each other, so it doesn't
Damn,
matter.
you're both looking mad goofy over here, bro. What's going on?
We both silly.
The sharpshooter, you hear him call, presumably to the mauler, and says, "If you're done with the boy, continue to the rock. I need help dealing with this creature."
That's funny.
Yeah, that
doesn't
mysterious
know.
rock is just tossing fireballs at you.
He doesn't
Next
know.
up is Riley.
Okay. Yeah, having gotten up and looking at Miss Ray giving me this signal, I'm like, oh, yes, thank you. And I guess I'll even use bonus action, I guess, if I need to ask questions. And I'm like, is the archer still over that way? Kind of pointing over there, not really knowing how long I might have been knocked out for.
Ray will point the last position she saw him, which was I think
Okay, so
here,
kind of over
or
here. Okay. Okay. How do I want to do this? Or I guess I was up to see the arrow fired, wasn't I?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So
would have been.
okay, so I at least saw the arrow fly. Okay, so I know
Well, you
he's. In
probably
this
wouldn't have
specific-
seen the arrow. You probably would have seen the firebolt, though. That's a little more flashy.
Okay. I'll use the firebolt to know he's just in the vicinity. All
Sorry,
right.
how do you say the dice name again?
Edict die.
I will. Hey, I remember how to do the movement thing, by the way. You're welcome. I'll keep my plan of going up top, so I'll kind of tiptoe around him, trying to go hugging the smoke until I see anyone. Go like here with 25.
Yeah, step on that guy while you... Oh, don't step on him, I mean.
Yeah, no, I make a sure to tiptoe around and not make contact there. I don't think I can see him from here. No. I will use my last 5 to step one more up this way, getting my grappling hook ready. As I step here. Oh, fuck. Do I... You know, the sphere is like a dome, right? So is it short enough to where I can at least see him here? How do we feel
He
about
can
that?
see you. You can see him.
So we can both see each other right now.
Yes.
Okay.
And his eyes narrow as he sees that his companion has not dealt with the little one as promised.
That's
Damn, fire him.
That's fine. I'm gonna... So do I play safe or do I just throw damage at him? This is the question here. I will... I guess to play safe for now, I will go ahead and dash, getting back over here to Miss Ray. And I will, and I'll just kind of report and be like, okay, he's back by the rock, and step into the smoke, I suppose. Getting ready to hopefully do cute shit. Just be right there.
Okay. All right. Top of the round is Rose.
Okay, so it auto crits, but it doesn't like max damage, right? I still have to roll.
Correct, yeah. And you do have to roll to hit. It's just the roll to hit is at advantage as well.
This is such an annoying fight because we've had to work
Okay.
our way up to this rock, and it has been such a pain in the ass
So
as
that
this
if I miss
archer.
that, I guess I don't wake up until I hit, right? Or you
Correct.
probably miss
Until you deal damage. So
until I do
yeah.
damage.
Ray will go ahead and we'll use the stinger to try to pump him full of radiant energy till he pops like a little balloon.
It's okay, Riley's not
Okay.
looking.
She will use her Odysseus die again, so I'm used 3 so far. Oh, it would be at advantage. Hold on, I guess it auto crit, so it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, you don't need to. You can just critical hit.
Critical hit.
Nice. So with that final blow there, Ray does. Behead him. Would that be appropriate? I guess.
Yeah, if you wanna, I was like, I use the stinger damage, but she puts the stinger in him and then uses the katana to behead him.
Okay, that's appropriate. As he did ruthlessly attack a child.
Yeah, how dare he? How dishonorable.
That was very dishonorable. I will say, as he gets stabbed by the stinger, he does let out a throaty death cry. All right, Rose, you still have your action, I think, right?
Yeah. Rose would like to. Has the Blacktooth Mauler made noise prior to this?
So I mean, he was silent obviously when he was sleeping. Before that, he did make noise charging at Riley and attacking, and he did make noise just now with his death cry.
I would like Rose to try to imitate the rush cry, hoping
Okay.
to deceive the sharpshooter.
All right. I'll say you can make a performance check.
Advantage if she's cute. Good luck.
No need for advantage, apparently. Okay.
And I will like move during the war cry.
Okay.
So I will, while doing the war cry, I will go.
You can make an intelligence check real quick. With advantage, I'll say, since you're not 20'd.
Since you're an absolute machine,
You
mate.
said check.
Yeah. Okay.
This one.
With the 15, Rose, you have this odd instinct that you've imitated this cry so well. It might be appropriate to run towards the sharpshooter.
Interesting.
Okay. I run.
I run towards him.
To the point where I'm out of the smoke god, or is that all I get?
I'll say you have an opportunity here to scare him off. But in order to do that, he does need to think that there is a different enemy coming at him.
Okay. Okay. To elongate it, I will go one to the side, and then all the way up. So I use all my movement, getting like right up to the rim of the smoke.
Okay.
So the cry lasts as long as possible, and I get as close as possible.
So Riley, you are terrified as you're pretty sure that a orc has just appeared inside the smoke cloud and is currently probably killing Rose right now, for all you know.
It's running away from me, at least, huh?
Next up is Eris.
Oh, Ray could have moved. Oh, that's fine. I want her to drag the body into the smoke. It's all right.
Yeah, to hide the body. That's what I thought you were gonna do.
Yeah, sure. Ray can do that.
Okay.
There, I'll move them both.
Thank you. Oops. Thank you. She would have done that before the Rose thing, so the Riley scare still applies.
Well, I can't see.
Do I
Shit.
do I see Ray drag the body
Correct.
being right next to me, or no in the smoke?
Nuts.
Oh,
Alright.
on your turn, Riley, you do feel something land on your shoulder.
Something land on my shoulder.
Yes, it must be the
Okay.
orc. It's come to kill you again.
Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
ask, do I see them drag the orc like down
No,
here, or
you're
no?
you're in
Okay.
the smoke cloud.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, I'll react accordingly on my turn then.
Well, I mean, I was more doing it for the flavor. Riley lets out a yelp as a voice does come out of the thing that landed on your shoulder and say, "Hey, you seem like you were hurt, but you seem fine. I don't know, boy, you young people, they heal so quickly."
So, thank God it's you. No, it was. We gotta get out of here.
Eris, is there anything that you'd like to do?
Not particularly if I can't see shit, so I'm gonna hang tight and prepare myself to heal someone.
The Mauler is dead.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Riley, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, assuming he's in the smoke now and not knowing if... I mean, you know, I'm assuming they can't see through the smoke at this point because they would have probably already done something, but I will definitely run out of the smoke. Trying to, I guess, get away, probably back to the safety of the rock. So, I mean, stepping out here, do I see Archer Man? Hopefully not.
I'll let you know.
Okay. I will full dash it then, the next 25. Just, you know, being absolutely scared shitless of this thing. And yeah, I'll try to... no, yeah, I'll keep going to the rock, I guess. Yeah, trying to back up, not wanting to just get absolutely fucking boinked again.
Okay. A harsh voice calls out. It says, "These are my prey. You act with dishonor. Unfortunately for you, my companions are not with me." As Rose, you do hear the sounds of the orc retreating. I'll say at this point, are you guys intending to chase after it?
I would not be.
Riley's not.
Okay. In that case, we will end the comment there. You hear his heavy footfalls fleeing deeper and deeper into the forest to the north.
I guess as Riley runs fearfully behind the rock, Eris is like, "Kid, what the hell? What's wrong?"
I think there's another one. I think there's 3 of them. We just didn't know there was a 3rd one.
There's a 3rd one? What the hell?
I don't know. I heard it. I don't know. And I guess at this point, I'm like trying to get behind the rock and peek around, ready to, I guess, throw a shatter if need be.
Or Rose and Ray just chilling. In the smoke.
Rose,
How long
Ray
is my
will
spell
grab the orc's corpse, I guess, and drag it out of the smoke. Ray will walk next to her, assumingly bumping into her as she's like dragging this thing around. Guys,
Huh?
Rose,
There's a-
Ray, where's the third one?
Yeah, I'm like
Uh,
peeking around looking for the third one.
Rose will raise her hand and go, "If you mean the cry, that was me."
She turns back to Riley and Eris gives him like a what?
Well, I don't know. Is the one was asleep? The arrow one was over by the rock, and I heard another scream.
All right.
Don't be so easily fooled. It was just me.
Oh God!
All right.
I mean, the one took me out in one hit. How was I supposed to handle another? I guess it's probably like limping from pain, assumedly. What? Okay,
Aw.
what does a like canonically God? What does a health potion do in the sense? Does it just like make me able to move? Like, do I still have this like pain, or does it like kind of alleviate some of that as well?
No, it does heal the wounds pretty completely.
Okay.
It does alleviate pain as well. You do feel like a soreness, kind of like waking up after like, a lot of exercise, that sort of
Okay.
thing. But for the most part, it does heal the physical wounds.
Okay. Yeah, stepping up, being like, oh, I'm glad you gave me that thing because it had hurt bad, but I feel mostly okay now.
Luxper lands on Rose's shoulder and says, "Man, you got hurt way worse than Riley. I guess you're not quite as young, so you don't heal quite as fast. As you do feel healing energy flowing within you."
Nice.
Then hops over on Ray and says, "I don't think I forgot about you, even though you're so quiet."
Ray will smile and put a thumbs up.
Whew, oh boy. Luxper sort of lies down on the ground, folding his wings. It says, "I'm kind of tuckered out for the day. That was quite the. You guys are way too active. It's too much for me."
If he lets me, can I pick him up and put him on my shoulder?
Yeah. He will sort of slump against your shoulder and close his eyes.
You did good, buddy. Take a long rest.
He is already snoring.
Did Ray leave the orc head over here, or did she grab the orc head as well?
I meant to grab it because I was also going to throw it out of the smoke for the intimidation factor next turn.
I think she would have.
Okay. Yeah, not seeing anything then. Just rather
All
just
right.
chilling.
Well, I'm gonna go check on the dwarf. Hope she's still
Okay.
alive.
Miss Rose, did you deal with the bigger one?
I believe Ray here has decapitated our antagonist.
I look wide eyed at Ray and I'm like, you took its whole head off?
Ray, and if I can do this, Ray, like from behind her back, pulls out the orc head and smiles. Just a thumbs up.
Do they have like regular blood or no? 'Cause this
The
is how
blood
Riley's gonna handle this.
out is sort of a brackish green.
Okay. That makes it more cartoony enough to where Riley will handle it well. Yeah, seeing the head, I step forward, very intrigued. I'm like, oh my god, that's wild.
Rose would like
just
to
staring at
attempt to scare Riley.
Aww.
All right, roll you something. Is performance or intimidation? I guess either way, whatever's performance is probably better for you. I mean, I guess what are you trying to do?
Just go behind him and spook him.
I was like, yeah, I suppose, because he's very much staring at the head right now. I guess you can stealth it versus whatever my passive perception is.
It would either be that or just screaming really loudly.
Yeah, or you could just scream loudly. I suppose that might also work.
I'll scream loudly for performance.
How would that check work in like a regular NPC situation? Because I'll just follow those rules. God.
Wait, what's the question?
Like if you were trying to scare a regular NPC, just like spook them like as a joke, what kind of check would you do for both of them?
I mean, it could be stealth, intimidation, or performance. I would probably allow any of those, depending on what he was doing.
I guess we'll just see what it is and go off that. 16, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, just describe to me what you're giving O'Reilly or what nightmares you're providing.
I try to imitate the orc voice again.
Aww.
And like grab him like really quickly.
Okay, you grab him, and like freaking out, I jump back. Yeah, I jump back and just like out of instinct, pull out my grappling hook to like zip to the rock again. So I just like jump back and like, I told you there was a third one, and I like, shoo, like try to get back to the rock as fast as possible.
Rose and Ray will just like die laughing for a little bit, and then go over to the body and inspect it.
Okay.
See if I can, with this, depending on how, I'll roll an investigation check.
Yeah, an investigation check with advantage, since one of you is helping the other.
Riley will just be running back to get to the lady, just away from them.
Well, Eris would like to yell into these smoke bomb things like, "Hey, dwarf, it's Runebrand. You alive in
well,
there?"
It's really bad.
I'm still kicking. How about you guys?
Yeah. Well, apparently the orcs are gone.
Unfortunately, with a 7, you may
7?
roll on the individual treasure table, but only once.
So did Riley like run through all that
Riley's getting
smoke all the
blue.
way down here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long you would have to talk. You can, do whatever your conversation would be, but he is just sprinting down and running
Nice.
through the smoke.
Eris would just like glance over his shoulder, like, "Kid, what is with you today? You look like you've been scared shitless."
I'm like heaved over, like hands on my knees from running, just like, there was another roar. Something grabbed me. I wasn't messing with it. It might have been Miss Rose again. I don't know, but I'm not messing with it.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, so these smoke. When do these smoke go away?
It's the equivalent of the fog cloud spell, and here, let me see.
10 minutes? Something
I
like that.
should actually probably just put the fog cloud spell in my thing, because then I could do that a little easier. But this is the
Yeah,
wrong
10 minutes
page.
an hour, I think.
I know it was a 7, but can I gain any knowledge on things that are like resistant to? It's more of what I was looking for than actually trying to loot it.
What do you mean? Where, like, damage resistances?
Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, with the 7, I doubt it, but
Yeah, you're not really sure. I mean, they have pretty thick skin. Not terribly good armor, but like decently crafted leather hide armor. Yeah, you're not sure. You imagine that they probably do okay in like colder climates.
Mm.
Kind of what you can get there.
Okay, so the way the smoke bomb reads is it's a
I'll
fog
be walking
cloud.
back.
It's a fog cloud spell at my feet with like no component, so I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to concentrate on it or anything, and it is a 1 hour duration. So
Less than an hour.
Did that
guess
fight
they
last
last
an
for
hour?
Yeah,
I don't
they
think
last.
so.
Oh my god. Yo, dwarf, come out here. Let me heal you.
A little tough to move right now, unfortunately.
Oh, fine. Harris takes a deep breath and just like goes in there and like blindly tries to find her way through. Goddamn smoke. My god, that kid has so many of these damn things.
The dwarf looks up at you and says, "So no casualties on your side?"
No, we're all good. All
Uh,
good.
Good work. Orc hunters
Don't
are
worry
nothing
about
to
my
sneeze
fall
at.
maneuvers, okay? Don't you
I'd
worry
say
about my
you
fall
more
moves.
than earned the reward, and if you're interested in my story and what's going on up here, I'm happy to give you whatever information I can.
Yeah, sure. Here, let me heal you first so we can get out of this goddamn smoke. She'll let me. She'll let me heal
She
her,
does
right?
not want you to heal her.
Okay.
Well, actually, you can make a persuasion check if you'd like.
Okay.
If
We'll
you
give
She
that
was
a shot.
she was unwilling to let Luxper heal her
Okay.
earlier.
Hey, I'm so
Nice roll.
persuasive.
Yeah.
She wants to be healed so badly.
She says normally dwarves avoid allowing others, particularly those of my clan, to cast magic on them, even potentially helpful magic. But
Yeah,
suppose
well, you're
needs
half
must.
dead.
Yes, and you did just get me out of a significant situation. I suppose I can afford to trust you to some extent.
Right.
I will warn you if you attempt to fool me. And as you say this, you well, for max healing, impressively enough.
Sheesh.
All right, cool. Eris like dusts her hands off. She's like, "All right, let's get goddamn smoke. Are you done?"
Yes. She does limp out of the smoke, leaning on the quarterstaff that she travels with. On the other side, seeing the rest of you there with her, she says, "Well, I was just telling the healer woman here Well, first of all, good work on killing those orcs, or at least chasing them off. How many of them were there, out of curiosity?
I believe
Riley,
two.
right before I pipe up and I go, at least 3, as I'm like heaved over from running still.
Riley, there wasn't 3. You're imagining things.
Rose sighs and goes, "There was only 2." And Ray will then like lop over the head that she decapitated onto the ground. But now one escaped.
Yeah, all the same, I'm glad to see all of you seem to be fairly unwounded from this. That's impressive. All right. Well, I can take you to my little campsite if you'd like. Like I said, I have some odds and ends there, things that I've gathered that you might find useful. Also, I'm happy to share whatever information you're interested in.
Oh yeah, I'm game.
Yeah, I stand up and walk over just to get a little closer. Just go, oh yeah, and sorry about the smoke bomb. I totally forgot I had him registered to pop like that.
She shrugs. She says, as far as misfires go, not a particularly deadly one.
He just kind of giggles a little bit. Goes, yeah, I've had worse.
She snorts and shakes her head in disapproval. All right. Now that I can walk a little bit, the campsite isn't too far. If you'll follow me. And we won't change maps for this. I'll say she leads you briefly through the forest, taking care not to make too much noise. As promised, she does lead you to like a little sort of copse of trees, covering a small campsite. Within, beneath sort of the roots of one of the trees, she has a number of items that you may find useful. Each of you may roll once from the treasure hoard CR 0 through 4 table.
Oh god.
How do we do this again? I remember you telling us, but
So there's a rollable tables tab.
oh, that's right.
And it should just be on there. It should say treasure hoard CR 0 through 4.
Okay.
Dude, no fucking shot, bro. Again?
I just hit
Come
roll
on.
and-
I think you just hit roll. Oh, you got good stuff.
What's that
Yeah,
like?
I did.
What the fuck is that
What?
like? God bless, man.
2 fancy parts. What's a fancy
Jesus
part?
Christ, she can't even fucking use a fancy part.
Each you sort of scramble through the pile of things there. I'll add the steel ingots, well, one at least, to Rose and Riley's inventories.
Thanks, man.
And you can change the quantity of those to 5. Eris, however, you've managed to sort of clear away and find some of the nicer stuff of what she's collecting there. So it's 2 fancy parts.
2 mithril ingots.
I look through this treasure hoard and I pick up these steel ingots and I go, I thought there'd be cool items in this world, as I just like pocket them.
Cooler than that piece of string.
Listen, that string's gonna go a long way now.
That piece of string is gonna save our life at one point.
Well, that's a rare poisonous.
Yeah, whenever I roll the table, it like
you
changes
rolled
the tab
quite
on it.
well.
Thank you.
How do we change how many we have?
If you double click, there should be like a quantity thing.
Oh yay. 2 pounds of steel ingots.
Rare.
Bro, I'm gonna have too much shit by the end of this.
Okay. So Eris collects the nicest things of the horde, as the others just get the ingots. In any case, having you guys having searched through and sort of picked clean for the most part what she had in store there, she says, "Well, I guess just briefly, I'm a member of the Dam clan of dwarves. My family is prestigious rune carvers, particularly my father. This dungeon fog," she sort of gestures around her, "it appeared in the mountains some time ago. I went in on my own, hoping to find something of use inside, fully aware of the dangers. I haven't found anything too terribly interesting aside from, well, an entrance to some sort of structure. I think it was added on after this dungeon was made. I don't know if you're aware, but this is a dungeon of Kaladin. He's known to be sort of a prison maker and keeper. The Great Warden, he's sometimes called. I think this structure was added after he made this place. There was an individual who came a number of weeks after. He seemed very hostile. I have some limited amount of skill in the divination arts, and I sensed that if I stayed, he would find me and kill me. So I fled, and I have been scrounging about for anything else I could use in the meantime. She sort of gestures to the stuff that you guys have collected. Says, not terribly successfully, but whatever. You can get far more use out of those things, I imagine, and I have no particular use for them.
Well, you're alive, nonetheless. Better than the alternative.
So I am.
How'd you come across those orcs again?
Well, they've infested this forest, unfortunately.
Ah.
Difficult to avoid them. I had managed successfully for a time, but they do have hunters amongst their ranks. I believe you faced one of them.
Yeah, that guy sucked.
If Rose is, or at least I would kind of make my way to Rose and lean in and just go, can we ask her about the guy we're chasing?
Sure, I don't see why not.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if she said sure, I would turn and go, oh, well, Miss, has she told us her name?
Yeah, she introduced herself. She's Gisa.
Okay, she did. Okay. Miss Gisa, have you happened to see a man that wears a lot of black clothing and has like a green stone, and I think he has white hair or something like that?
That based on your divination?
Yes, that is the individual that I fled from. I never saw him in person. All I know is what I saw in my visions.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Weird question. How exactly did he kill you in your vision? Any special moves he's got?
She frowns, considering your question. I'll let her make an... I'll just say a straight intelligence check.
Good old Intelligente.
Oh, what'd you get? 14, I'll say. The visions are never terribly clear. However, he tended to use, and I got this sense that he was more of a pure magic wielder, not very attuned to any particular element. He tends to deal force damage, you might say.
Into medicines.
God. And I know you said the divination isn't very clear, but where exactly did you encounter this guy?
Oh, well, as I said, I was investigating this structure when I
Right.
had these visions. I imagine, unless he was coming there as well, I would not have received the visions, as he would have had no reason to find me. I imagine he went there, probably to figure out his secrets, just as I was attempting to.
Did
Would
she
it-
tell us where this structure is? In the middle?
Well, it is close to the hole.
Ah, yes, the hole. Of course.
There's a
Should've
massive
known.
hole in the center of this forest. I believe it is the prison that Kaladin forged, and everything else here is built around it. It's near the lip of the hole, but it is separate from it. Like I said, I don't think it was part of the original idea of this prison here.
Hmm.
Would it be possible for you to draw a map of the places where the orcs weren't on your way back, so we can travel a bit safer?
And she shakes her head. She says, they don't stick in one place. Their campsites are brief and temporary. These orcs, they fight each other, fortunately. There are different groups of them. They rove about. Your best bet is to try to stay stealthy. And obviously, if you hear any loud noises or the sounds of battle, avoid that.
in terms of covering all tracks?
She shakes her head. I wouldn't bother with that. They're hunters. They can track, but they prefer to hunt through scent and smell. So if you have a way to cover up your scent, she shrugs.
Unfortunately, not.
All right. Well, what's our next move, gang?
About what time is it today, or like at this point?
Oh, let's check the time.
Oh my gosh.
It appears to be about midday. I'll say this would probably only have taken you about like 2 hours, maybe. So I'll say it's still like it's about 2 p.m. or so.
Right, well, say we take a short rest and continue along.
Yeah, we still got plenty of hours in the day.
The short rest recover spell slots.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I found this one the hard way.
No.
Listen, we know to travel carefully, alright? We'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I still have my airburst mine if need be, alright? That's something.
I don't know what that is, but
It's like a nice little burst of damage.
comfort me.
You guys can take a safe short rest at her campsite if you'd like before you head out.
Yupper bears. I guess I don't really need to roll hit dice.
By the way, for you, Rose, I added the edict die as one of your resources, so you can keep track of it that way if you'd like.
Oh, true. I switch it to like using it.
So the short rest only regains health, right?
If you roll hit dice.
You can regain other things too, but I don't think it helps you that much as a sorcerer.
Say it doesn't do a whole lot for me if it makes you feel any better.
Is my die back?
God, whatever.
Oh. Oh, hey God, I just realized, well, we can talk about this afterwards, it's not that important. Remind me, I have a question for you.
The answer is no.
Nice.
The answer is frick you.
I don't know if, I guess no might work depending on how I ask the question.
Okay. If you guys are satisfied with your short rest, where would you like to go?
I imagine Miss Runebrand. I understand you. Is there a way that's easier to travel terrain-wise then?
What do you mean?
In the sense of we're trying to be stealthy, so maybe areas that are a bit more obstructed. They hunt by scent. That might not be the best idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't like that plan.
I mean, if you want to try to get clever, you could try to travel the waterways, as that would hide your scent to some extent. But on the other hand, if you get caught while traversing the water, that does leave you, as you might imagine, fairly vulnerable to like an ambush.
Is there an area, because we are traveling, we are in an elevated, whatchamacallit, in general. Is there, like, wind currents up here?
Yes. They all travel from the hole outward.
From the hole outward.
From the center of this area.
Got it. So we would want some... They'll travel downhill.
So I think literally just going straight to the hole in that case is really the most, like, logical. Because if at any point we're, like, deviating from the hole, we're, like, you know, quote-unquote, increasing the range that our smell would hit the winds.
Wait, do we want to specifically go to the structure she was talking about, right?
Yes, she said it was near the hole, though. I mean...
You'll have to go to the lip of the hole in any case to find it.
Yeah.
It's kind of on a ledge nearby. You'll see. It isn't... Once you get there, it's not that hard to find.
Yeah, so... Riley looks up and goes, yeah, it sounds like our best bet might literally be going straight towards the hole. Obviously carefully, but...
All right.
If you require some safe harbor, my campsite is protected by the runes I've set up before. You're welcome to return here if you'd like.
Oh, thank you, Miss Gisa.
Yeah.
Was it Gisa or
thanks for the
Giza?
offer.
Isa.
Yes.
And
Okay.
considering you saved my life, I consider it a small portion of my debt to you.
Very
No
low.
Since we took a short rest, is Luxfer back up again?
Luxper is still sleeping soundly,
Oh, he's still
nestled onto your
sleeping.
shoulder.
No, my baby.
Fine. I can go straight to the hole.
Hudson.
If
let
you
me
have
keep
another
him.
suggestion, Riley can be easily persuaded.
I don't mind the waterways, but I see how it can be a detriment.
Yeah, especially since I got like shit worth of spell slots left.
Okay. So if you guys are traveling, so you're going to try to go straight to the hole, where she directed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, as straight as like logically possible.
Okay. I'll say the person leading the party can make a survival check. And then everyone can roll stealth checks.
I think that was Ray, right? Ray has their best survival.
I think it is Ray, if I recall.
+2.
Yeah, she's not even
That's what I'm
proficient.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's my Ray.
I'll guidance her if that's okay.
That's fine. However, you will not be able to roll guidance for the stealth checks if you do that. I'll say in terms of like the group checks here, it can only be applied to one person for one roll.
Fuck.
Okay, well, Ray did do a good job in her survival at least.
I'm struggling
We are
today.
carrying the party, bro.
Y'all are. At a bare minimum, you're carrying the fuck out of Riley.
Ray needs to do a stealth check as well.
Still carrying the party.
Okay.
I mean,
so
that's
this
above
will be
10, I think.
a
So
perception check at disadvantage since you guys are getting there quite quickly.
Who?
Yeah.
So that's funny. The
Is it
average
tie?
that you guys got is 12.75, which does round up
get
to
fucked.
No.
So you guys do manage to avoid the orc patrol.
That's so funny. We're just better. It's plain and simple. We're better.
Hey, you're missing out on all the loot.
Bro.
Not
Can we
like
go
I
back
get
and tell?
anything.
You don't want another piece of string?
Oh, never mind. Actually,
You
if
can
string,
make
never. You're
Two
right.
friendship
Yeah.
bracelets.
If string is on the table, I'm listening.
It's actually not, which is the funny part.
Fuck.
In any case, you guys arrive at the lip of the hole here. The picture here does it is a little bit too broad in terms of the plateau is not this big, but it does give a sense of the scale here. The waterfall plummets deep into the depths. You cannot see the bottom of this hole.
Players are not on the map that you wish, I think.
Good shout. Good shout.
Oh!
Players
There.
are now at the map that you think we are.
We are now on map.
Oh my god, guys, it's us.
It's us.
Oh, there's only 3 of us.
Riley's lagging behind with his 6 stealth check.
But in any case, sort of along one of the ledges, you can sort of see how it's literally just like a lip, and then it just falls off into nothingness.
Cool.
Near
I
the lip,
immediately flip it. I just kidding. No, I don't.
near the lip, you do see a small staircase that descends to like this somewhat hidden doorway. You get the sense it would have been kind of hard to spot if you didn't know it was already there. However, you do see it and the staircase leading to it. What would you guys like to do?
Stairs.
How long did it take us to journey to this place?
Not very long. The inner plateau, it's somewhat difficult terrain to travel through, but it's less space in general than the outer ring.
Okay.
So I'll say, and you rolled great on your survival check. I'll say it took like 45 minutes maybe.
Okay.
Down the stairs we go.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
You guys aren't gonna toss anything in there?
Dude, okay, thank God you said it. I was thinking about it so hard. I toss a rock in there.
You see it disappear into the darkness below.
No, what the fuck? I don't get this.
No splash,
Ac-
baby. No splash.
Actually, so cringe. Fine, I walk down the stairs. Actually disappointed.
You just got, I believe you got bait is what we call that.
I was thinking about
Absolutely
that so hard. I was like, dude, the splash this would make would be so crazy.
Imagine it ups our morale, so in next combat we start with advantage in our first roll.
God.
I guess I should really check is the lighting. Okay, I think the lighting is correct for this one.
It's still loading for me. There we go.
Well, no, you guys shouldn't be able to see anything yet because you haven't seen the token, correct?
I do see absolutely
way.
nothing.
Okay, now Ray is on the map.
Now we see God in front of us. I mean, a fire element.
Aw, is it like a little child? Dude, we can be friends.
Oh, he's small.
He's small.
It's bombastic.
Mr. Bombastic.
Riley.
Door.
So you guys do come in.
Tour.
Yeah. What would you guys
What's,
like?
well, what's
What's
the
the little
vibes
buddy
of Mr.
doing?
Bombastic? Yeah, what's going on over here?
The elemental there, it is a very small, almost childlike sort of humanoid form. It
I
is
just
sort
spilled
of
water all over myself. That's unfortunate.
Well, don't
Rip.
spill it on the fire elemental. This is gonna be awkward.
I spilled so much water, dude.
Oh no. Oh no.
Continue, I'm listening.
Okay,
minor-
Rose might need a pause share.
elsewhere.
Wow, that's a lot. That's actually a lot. Okay.
Like it's about to be a flood and the elemental in any case it's kind of hopping back and forth and kind of humming to itself.
Like
It
skipping
doesn't-
around, kind of?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It doesn't see us though.
I mean, you can see it. It doesn't look up at you
It's not
guys.
acknowledging.
Oh.
Yeah, if it's just vibing, I'd definitely step up to I wouldn't get on the staircase. I would stay at the bottom of the staircase and just go up. Hello, I'm Riley.
It looks up at you and says, "Hi."
Does it just sound like a kid?
It has kind of a crackling nature to its voice, but yeah, other than that, it does have sort of a childlike voice.
Okay. What's your name?
It does not respond.
Is there a ceiling in this room?
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to know for future endeavors, just in case.
Maybe we should not mess with the locals too much, Riley.
Yeah. I just, figured it might be its home or something. Didn't want to just barge through or in without at least trying to say hi.
Of course.
Yeah, I guess I will just, if it doesn't reply to the name thing, we'll just walk through. So, there are 3 doors, but I did learn from my cartoons that we're probably not supposed to split up in this situation.
Almost assuredly not.
Well, do we want to just pick one and see what happens?
First door is always the least dangerous.
What is this thing over here, by the way? While I'm talking, I'm checking it out.
Those are columns that seem to be sort of kind of supporting the room.
Okay, even this like brown thing over here, it's a column as well. Okay. Okay, yeah, I step over and I'm like, all right, sounds good to me.
Is the elemental just watching us now, or is he still ignoring us?
No, he briefly looked up when Riley spoke to him, but other than that, he just went back to what he was doing.
Oh my god, dude, this is so fucking annoying. Sorry.
Dude, the elemental wasn't even that mean. It's like not that annoying.
Dude, I'm soaked. I would like to do 2 things. I would like to
That's
get a
insane.
mana sense on the elemental here.
Yeah, my man is soaked right now.
Can I guidance that? Milona. Nice, good roll, Rose.
That's what I'm talking about. Sheesh.
Oh god damn it, Ray's the one that's supposed to do it. Whatever. Fine.
Yeah,
My
Shortcomings.
you can't really hear the sound of the music over sort of the crackling, flame-like sounds that its mana is producing.
It's music within itself. Don't worry about it. Rose not rolling low for the first time on mana sense is absolutely taken back.
Pissed, even some would say.
Ray would like to open this door. While opening, checking for opening. How is this door? Is this like slidey door or open back and forth door?
It is a somewhat ornate stone door that does open up.
Is Ray
It's
just
a
reaching for the door?
handle that you like push to the side, and then it opens or presumably closes.
Push to the side. Okay, got it. So it's like a rotating door?
I mean, yeah, it does have a hinge.
Okay, I get it. She will take a peek.
If she is just going to open the door, Riley would go right for it. Should we knock first, or are we just going in?
I mean, I do not want to alarm too many things, so if we can open it. If it is locked, I will not try to barge in. But I do not want to alert anything here with knocks.
Okay, just making sure. And he will stand there.
Can
Ray will.
Eris,
Ray will. Oh yeah, sorry. Go on.
can Eris approach a little fire and to go, "Hey, buddy."
Oh,
Does he
God.
look at me?
Yeah. He looks up at you and sort of stops what he's doing.
Hey, little dude. What happens if we just start opening doors? I'm just curious.
It doesn't reply.
I turn around. It's okay, Miss Harris. He wouldn't tell me his name. I don't think he's too interested in us.
Huh. But he was looking at me, though, right?
Yeah, and he still is.
Huh. That's weird. He responded the first time. I was kind of hoping for something.
Yeah, I mean, he said hi, but he doesn't seem like the talkative type.
Alright. Eris just looks at him and goes, "Hi."
Hi.
Alright, well, you know what? I tried. Alright. Hope we opening that door, boys.
I just want to keep saying hi to it now.
I will. I will peek through the door, looking for things that are like
Tied to the door that might be traps, tripwires.
traps, all kinds of.
Sure. Ray can make an investigation check.
A lot of perception.
Traditionally, investigation is used to search for traps.
Do you, well,
Guidance.
Yeah, you can guidance me.
so you could ask Riley to check for traps. It's okay.
You don't see anything. Ray doesn't spot anything particularly. She does like open it a crack, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious traps.
Ray will step back and I guess usher Riley if he wants to check.
Okay. And he steps forward, and he will do the same thing here.
What sort of DM would put a trap on a door?
Eat shit. Eat shit.
I put him through an entire cave.
Yes,
become a beyond the
sir!
door.
Plus
Oh my
five
God.
doesn't mean shit in here, baby.
Yeah, Riley is 100% confident. No traps on this door.
Yeah, I peeked.
Rose
I peeked through.
looks at Riley skeptically.
I'm like, I listen. I promise you, I checked it. I saw absolutely nothing.
Then you can go in first, my little child.
I guess if I'm fully
Bucket of
confident, I
water.
go, okay. And I do try to open the door enough for me to peek my head through. So.
Okay. The crossbow bolts strike Riley in the head, ending his life.
And there it is. GG's, everybody.
Rose and Ray high five and go, "Thankfully not us."
So I just see the water elemental, I suppose, with arrows in my head and all.
You can see whatever you can see.
All right. Well, I see another elemental friend, but this
Oh,
one's
good.
water, not fire.
Think it's even less talkative than the last guy?
We can always find out. And I go ahead, seeing that the
Go
door
say
doesn't.
hi.
I stay back. Or actually, no, never mind. You said I'm 100% confident, so I'll play it. I open the door and walk through, just fully confident there's nothing there.
And there he goes.
Sometimes a fool's confidence is rewarded.
Okay, we take those.
And this is not one of those.
And this is not one of those times. Riley, you're
The
dead.
Crossbow bolt to the head.
So yeah, Riley will just walk on in, examining his surroundings, making sure he doesn't see anybody.
Yeah. I guess as you guys have seen, sort of 2 rooms now. Generally, everything just seems to be very well sculpted stone. Surprisingly, there doesn't seem to be any like dust or like signs of dirt, at least in these rooms that you've been in. There are kind of like stains on the ground though that you get the sense probably caused by like just underground water seeping up over time.
Okay.
But other than that, it seems to be relatively well maintained.
Eris walks up to this guy and goes, "Hi."
Bye.
Riley will stay. Do you have a name?
It doesn't respond.
Riley sighs. Dude. I just give. I just want one of them to be friends. You know, they seem cool.
Eris says hi again.
Hi.
Hmm.
When it speaks, there's like a bubbly nature to its voice.
Oh,
I go. Hello.
Hello.
he knows 2 words.
Riley
Say
does
another
get
one.
excited. Yeah.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Right, Riley's elated with this. He's just like, oh yes, wait. How many do you think it knows?
Rose and Ray just see Eris and Riley just fawning over how little words this thing knows.
I should go. Salutations.
Salutations.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, okay. Wait. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, okay. So it knows greetings.
You're just leaving us.
They're just leaving us to our own volitions here. Okay, I will try, I guess, one more time. Do you happen to know anything besides greetings?
It does not respond.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
It doesn't respond.
I wonder
Damn
if it responds with like short phrases, or just short words. I just look at it and go, blue?
No response.
Okay.
There's another door over here. I'm curious.
Riley wants to take his foot and barely touch the edge of the step. Does anything happen? Or like okay, before putting like hovers the foot over it like the little kid, like I'm not touching you, like that kind of thing, to see if there's any kind of reaction before stepping up.
No, there's no reaction.
I will place my foot onto the first step. Not stepping up yet, but putting my foot on the first step. Still nothing? Alright.
You're now standing on a step.
Alright. Oh god. Alright, I wanna know. I take my step forward on this one.
You know what?
He's got his child curiosity.
Okay.
Riley, don't get yourself killed.
Yes, Miss Harris. As I step up closer, I will wait till I get on the main platform, and I again give it a little, hello.
Hello.
Alright, I'll step on the main platform. I'll kind of stand at the edge, like where I am, but I'll stand on the main platform.
Okay.
Chilling?
It's just looking at you, same as before.
Alright, I will walk up and try to put my hand out for a handshake as non-threateningly as possible.
Does this thing even have a physical form, or is it just a?
I would like to.
Water.
I would like to do something before you get in the room, though, Eris.
It does not.
Before I get in the room?
It does not take your hand, Riley. It's just still looking at you.
Okay. Being closer to it, is there any... I mean, I don't know anything in particular, obviously, to look at, but now that I'm like 5 feet away from it, is there anything weird or anything important to note? I mean, you want me to, check it, I suppose?
You can make a perception check if you'd like.
Okay. Hey, I can't roll well.
DC 20. Yeah. So you do notice that there is sort of where it's standing. There is like this little like spigot that's in the ground. It's very well hidden, just beneath it, and its form is currently coming out of the spigot.
Okay. Okay. I don't want to mess with it yet, and I will report my findings. So I will let Rose do her thing, and Eris, I'm assuming, going that way. I will start making my way that way. So whenever I will have gotten there.
What would Rose like to do?
Yeah, I do say hi to it. Hi.
See, it's fun, huh?
And then I will say A.
A? Or like are you saying like hey?
Like the letter A.
Are you intending it as a greeting?
Nope.
Okay, it does not respond to you.
I go through a decent amount of letters to see if it responds. None of them as greetings.
No, it does not respond.
They're just friendly fellers.
Okay.
They only speak in hellos.
And then I say goodbye.
It says goodbye.
Oh,
I love
Good.
how these things talk.
Okay. I will ask it. How do you do?
It does not respond.
Let's get something in another language.
Hola.
Like the
Actually, wait. You ask, how do you do?
Yeah, it would be howdy, huh?
Okay. It says, I am prepared.
prepared.
You just say that word.
Yeah.
It does not respond.
Okay.
Prepared how?
It does not respond.
How do you prepare?
It doesn't respond.
He's trying to unlock the
prepared.
dialogue options right now.
How, how would you prepare?
It doesn't respond.
Okay. Okay. Hold on, dude. Fucking hold on.
Walk up to
I'm,
it and just go, sup, bitch.
I'm cracking the case. I'm cracking the case.
Are you either you're getting it, either you're getting closer?
I do. I'm getting there. Hold on. Y'all can do your thing. I'm thinking.
Okay. Well, Riley. I mean, if Eris wants to do anything, Riley would be shortly behind her. I don't know if she's just walking in there.
Yeah, whatever. We can both walk in here together.
Yeah. Riley
Eris just
walks
wanted
in.
to walk over here and like, kind of like set her hands on the command flame in her hands and be like, "Look, I can do it too, you goddamn elemental."
You're not special.
You're not special. So Riley, feeling confident. I guess no one really saw him get all the way to here, but does just walk up. And we'll get close. Do I see, knowing exactly what to look for, do I see the same spigot under the fire one as well?
Yes, more or less, yeah.
Okay. More or less as in, like, it just looks different, but it's, like, clear, like, same intention, same purpose.
Yeah, one of them you're looking through water, this one you're looking through fire, which
Okay.
you can't see through, so it's hard for you to say for sure, but you get the sense, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So, stepping up there, I'm like, hey, I don't know if this helps us, but I did notice something. So the little water guy in there, same as the fire one, has these little things. And I point towards the bottom. Like, it's kind of hard to see with this one, but it is like a little spigot, and they seem to come out of it somehow. I don't know, I think we might want to check out some more of the, at least the outside rooms, and see how many of these guys there are.
Alright. Oh,
I was like, well, with that, if no one really says anything, I will just, I guess, follow along with Eris, not wanting to split
Yep.
up, because he's seen Scooby-Doo enough times.
Alright, well. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Here's to not dying. Boop.
Oh, shit.
The crossbow.
Ah, I'm dead! Oh god. Is that thing moving?
Unless you, I mean, statues don't typically move.
Okay, but it has a health bar, Hudson.
You can break a statue.
I turn back around Riley. I'm like, wait, this one's different.
Yeah.
I don't think this one says cute little hellos.
Yeah, so is... Okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah. Does Eris continue forward, or is she just standing there?
Yeah, Eris will kind of like creep along this wall, watching it without trust.
Riley, seeing as everything so far has been friendly, is going to choose to trust the system here.
Ed, what are you doing?
Well, everything else in here has been friendly. It'd be weird if this one's just, like, mean, you know?
Yeah, but that one's not cute and small like the others.
Just...
It's tall and ugly!
Yeah, but I'm small and cute, trust me.
Oh god.
I will walk up to the edge, looking at the statue. I will, not making any, not stepping on that bitch. I just look at the statue and go, hello?
The eyes swivel towards you. No, just
Fuck.
kidding.
Oh, I was like, oh shit.
Nothing
okay.
happens.
Okay.
Got laser beam eyes.
I will be experimenting more with the fire elemental where I would
Okay. Seeing nothing. Yeah, Miss Iris, I think we wait on messing with this one if we want to just check out the next room.
Yeah, let's go check out the next door. I don't trust this thing.
Okay. As a Rose, you can do your thing while we travel up to the top, I suppose.
Yeah. What's Rose doing?
Yeah, watch. There's no puzzle behind this elemental. It just exists to say hi.
Yeah, and it's awesome. That makes me so happy.
I say pleasure to meet you, or it's a pleasure to meet you.
I guess that's intended as a greeting.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll say, it's a pleasure to meet you too.
I trust you're doing well.
Ooh.
Doesn't respond.
Oh.
Actually, no, it will say, I am prepared.
Love that.
Don't open this door. Riley will not let you immediately open that door, so hold on till it comes back to us.
Yeah.
I hope this message finds you in good health and spirits.
Yeah, it will say, I hope this message finds you in good health and spirits.
I wanted to. No, you're just gonna say it prepared again. Fuck it. I want to say hello and see how you're doing.
You say that? I want to say hello and see how you are doing.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Add stuff to the greeting, big brain.
Yeah, I don't think it responds to that. Actually, no. Okay, it says, hello, and I am prepared.
Oh.
Are you ready for the day?
I am prepared.
Oh.
If this statue moved when we walk back in, I'm throwing hands.
Eris and Riley turn around and it's right behind us.
You're so paranoid.
It has a health bar.
I don't trust this shit, man.
I will tell you, Eris and Riley, are you guys trying that door there?
Riley was
We're
gonna
waiting.
walk up to it and make comments to Eris to not open it immediately and then be cautious about it going towards a middle room.
Eris's hand is like halfway reached out and she's like, fine. Reluctantly retracts her hand.
You guys can continue. I think you guys would have like gone by now.
Okay. I walk up to the door.
While,
I'm like,
while I think of more fucking.
like, oh, Miss Eris, I want to check this door real quick, make sure there's nothing weird. The outside rooms seem to be safe, but we don't know what it's housing.
All right, whatever. What's this thing to the left of us? What did you
It's
say?
just a column
Another pillar.
or a pillar, just holding up the
Boo.
building.
It's larger than the other ones. That's the only distinction.
Can I investigation check this door? And then even like if I see nothing on the outside, I would even take time, like barely creak open, see what I can see, inside edges, wires, things like that.
There's no need. As you reach out to touch it, your finger touches a blue barrier that forms around it. If you retract the hand, the barrier disappears as well.
Okay,
The
and it
window-
didn't hurt me at all when did I touch it? Or were we implying I touched it?
It just felt completely solid. Like no way you're getting through that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, with that, I definitely turned to. Oh, I guess I turned around and see Eris went back to the fire elemental. I'm like, God, I thought I was the child here.
You're not.
I will walk over. So just so y'all know, the door to the middle there does have some kind of like blue force field thing. It doesn't hurt. I did touch it by accident, and it's just there. It seems pretty impenetrable, at least for the time being. I guess I'll keep exploring rooms. Miss Eris,
back
do you
in
want to join?
The water elemental, there was a door we didn't check out in the back.
Yep.
Cool.
Do,
Cool. Just for the funsies, Eris turns to this fire elemental and goes, "Bonjour."
Bonjour.
There's a fucking France in yours as well. That's crazy.
It's
Ça va?
bilingual.
That doesn't respond to that, huh?
Oh, did you say something else?
Yeah, I said ça va.
Ça va bien. Ça va bien. Ça va bien.
It says that back. However, I don't think Hudson deigns to grace that horrible language with his
Damn, Hudson really said fuck the French.
I will say while they're walking.
Where'd you go? Did you go through the back
Um,
door? Oh, there's this door too.
Oh, for the middle one? Okay.
I mean, I guess either one works.
Yeah, we can see.
What did Rose want to do before we fool around with this?
I was just gonna talk. I was waiting for you guys to finish.
Go for it. You're good.
I will say, hello, fire elemental.
It says,
Are you by any chance bombastic?
uh, it says,
It's
sorry,
so funny.
let me think about how to word this for
It's
a second.
so funny because
I'm
Greed
stumped.
Greed is gonna be
Forget
so
it.
stuck on figuring this the fuck out.
Um,
He's gonna be so until he gets it, he will be just doing this. I know how he works.
yeah, it'll say, hello, Warden.
Warden.
We're getting more words.
Oh my god, he is unlocking the dialogue option. Cool. While Kevin's doing that, I'm gonna get more water.
Lovely day we're having.
Okay, yeah, it'll say, lovely day we're having.
Very determined. Very cursed. He's very.
Huh. Do you know the time?
It does not respond.
Too much sauce, too much sauce. He overcooked.
Greetings, Warden.
Now you're really gonna throw him for a loop.
It will just say greetings back.
Hey, do I look ready?
What's that?
I said, hey, do I look ready?
Hey, do I look ready? It does. I don't think it responds to that. I don't think that's an actual greeting.
I'm gonna pull
Get
out.
any?
I'm gonna pull out some fucking idioms in other languages, greeting wise, to win this conversation.
All right, so
Kevin's
Riley
losing it.
is gonna go ahead and try to put his finger out towards the door here.
The blue barrier reappears.
Okay, so they're all blue.
Damn it.
Okay. Well, at least we know the color doesn't change. That could have been
What about
important.
this one?
Probably opens, I'd imagine. It doesn't. It seems to stay towards the outside of the building.
I lay my hand against it. Does it do the blue thing?
No, it does not.
Oh, really? Didn't do it. Open it.
You guys can click on the door, I think, can't you, to open it?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, go for it.
Are you opening it, Eris?
No, you open it.
You son of a- That's crazy. Crazy to put the 11-year-old kid in front of you to open the door.
It builds character.
I walk up and I go, wow, who's really the kid here? Walk up and open the door.
Nice.
Oof. Okay. So we just see two tints, I suppose.
Yes. However, as soon as you open the door, you do smell the stink of corpses.
Oh God! Really close the door. That smells wretched.
Riley doesn't want to close it all the way because that would make no, please don't close it. Riley will like keep it partially open so that it makes less noise when they come back to go through it, just in case there is a living person. But we'll keep it, cracked open.
Oh God! Were there dead people in there? Fuck! I hate the smell of dead people.
Yeah, just walk through like, oh, I don't know what that smell was, but it was gross.
Smell of dead people, buddy.
Riley doesn't say
I
anything to that.
love how the tent has a health bar. Can
Listen,
I fight the tent?
Everything's destructible if you try hard enough. Riley does come back, keeping himself quiet now out of fear, but fairly fast-paced to Rose. Goes, Miss Rose, so me and Eris were exploring, and we opened this door, and we saw some tents, and it had a really bad smell, and she said it's dead people. I don't know if it's dead people, but she said it's dead people.
You remind me of a movie. Perhaps leave that room vacant for now.
Yep, I wasn't going in there.
Great idea.
I was like, is
Uh,
Eris just following along?
Maybe.
Or okay.
Eris appears to be exploring the room. That's what Eris should be doing.
Then
I
why
mean,
are
Riley-
you such a snitch?
Listen, Riley walked off, so Riley doesn't know any different.
Yeah.
I would ask where she was because I was going to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I would turn around and go, well, I mean, she was behind me. I don't know.
I'll make a
not?
straight intelligence, whether the comment is made or not.
If you roll high, you're like, ah, yes, Eris would be dumb enough to go in there by herself.
Yep, exactly.
You're like, she
I
would
do not-
never.
I do not make the comment that I was going to make. I do. I would say. Well, probably. Causing trouble, no doubt. But hopefully, she didn't go in.
Yeah.
I had around this
I
corner.
You can move
Okay.
wherever you'd like until you can't anymore.
Oh my god.
I stepped to look into the room, not seeing her, and go, yeah, if I'm gonna go that direction looking for her, I don't think we should split up that much. I don't know if 2 and 2 is a great idea. 3 and 1's not good either, but, if one dies...
All right. Last couple questions, and then I'll follow you.
You're really trying to get everything you can out of this fire elemental.
While he's asking, I will go ahead and roll a little look-see, maybe an investigation check on the statue, just to see if I notice anything. I was like, well, he's busy.
Okay.
I only really have one question, and that would be I have a couple, but can you greet me?
Dive behind the pillar.
It does not respond to that.
Mm-hmm. Is there on this little podium? Is there a spigot there?
There is not.
There's not.
Actually, good shout.
Huh.
Also, what the fuck was that thing you saw? Because you don't get to be quiet about that.
It says statue. I dove
With a
behind the pillar.
17 check, I'll say, as Riley is a native of Earth, the statue looks like it has some similarities to sort of like what you imagine the statue of like a Spanish conquistador would kind of look like.
Okay.
Kind of that Renaissance clothing, like the plate mail, the rapier at his side, that sort of thing. Not exactly the same. Like there are differences, particularly in like the texture of the fabric and things like that. But other than that, it looks not too dissimilar to what you imagine a Spanish conquistador would look.
Is it a statue with like clothes on it, or do you just mean like the pattern that's like carved into the statue?
That's correct. The pattern that's carved into the statue.
Okay.
What do I see from my little hidey hole behind this pole?
You see what appears to be a large statue in the distance.
Is it like a solid color, or what are we working with here?
Yeah, I'll say it's a solid color. Despite the picture being a little bit more, dynamic, it is a solid color.
And that gap with the river in it does that look like natural made from like the temple falling apart, or
you'd have to get close to find out for sure. It is flowing water. You can hear it flowing in the distance.
Oh god, those bodies smell nasty.
I knew the Spanish conquistadors got here first, by the way. I just want to make that known.
Not the Spanish. Anything but the conquistadors.
For my last couple attempts here, I will give it.
Yeah, what you got?
Hello, how's your shift going?
It says, "Hello, I am prepared."
Aw.
We think these are cute, but they're gonna like fucking murk our shit here in a little bit.
I'm willing to die to it.
Rough day?
It doesn't reply to that.
Hi, rough day.
no, it would reply to that. It'll say, "I'm prepared."
You bitch.
Yeah, say that to it. See what happens.
I don't say that to it.
Sup, bitch?
I really hope he'll respond with some bitch.
Can I make an intelligence check to see if there's anything I'm missing?
Sure.
Nice.
Also, I'll say with the effort that Rose has put into this, I do think it's fair to make an intelligence check. I'll say with a 12.
Oh god damn it! Raise the one supposed to be doing it. I have mine.
I'll say with a 12. You
Never curse, they never expect it.
you do feel like you're missing something, but you're not. I'm not gonna give you any hints as to what that may or may not be.
It was luckier if it would have been shit doing. It's fine. All right, let's find the troublemaker. Jesus Christ.
Has she walked back? Or have you walked back at this point?
I guess we can kind of like stumble into each other.
Okay. Oh, hi, Eris. I got pretty worried you kind of might have just walked in there.
Yeah, I did. There's another like really big statue in there.
Yeah. You see Riley kind of put his hand on his head, just like that was such a dangerous decision. That was
Why?
so-
They were dead.
Yeah, but something had to kill them.
That's fine. Anyways, you guys want to check it out, or are we going somewhere else?
Well, there's the door over there in the statue room, or we explore the dead bodies. All the other doors, well, actually, there's 2 doors in the statue room.
Yeah, there was another door I didn't explore in that in the dead people room. What door?
Well-
What door are we exploring first?
My vote is not a dead people room.
Fair.
Yeah,
Hi,
that's when
little guy.
I look at Miss Rose, and I'm like, oh well, I mean, if you think you're onto something with the fire spirit, feel free to continue. I was a little worried that one was gonna cause us some trouble by accident.
All good. The exit was right there. Remember? As much as we enjoy each other, remember that we have to, stay alive.
I say hi, little guy. What does he say back to me?
I bet
He
I can tell
says,
you.
"Hi, Warden."
Warden.
I will walk
Warden
up.
who?
Oh, go ahead, sorry. Warden who?
Doesn't say anything back to me. Does he?
Not to that, no.
Uh,
Riley, you go up and touch that door.
Yeah.
The blue barrier blocks your touch.
Yeah, as I do, I walk away. I figured as much.
Did you get the blue thing?
Yeah.
Touch this door.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to open it.
I do acknowledge Miss Rose. I'm like, does that
Cut.
look like the
Yeah.
like the what were they, like the Spanish conquistadors? I think I learned about them in class.
Not too well versed in history, unfortunately, Riley.
The who?
Well, yeah, I would bring it up to you and explain it, but you're not from Earth. It's not worth it.
Eris, mighty peculiar you said bonjour. Do the French exist in your world?
I'm gonna be real. I was just doing that for shits and giggles.
No. We can't. For no retconning, motherfucker.
Well,
No.
I was gonna say to Riley, I'm from Earth. Maybe a different Earth from what I've heard from you guys, but I'm still from Earth.
I
All right, Riley. She keeps lying. Let's keep going.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Well, all right.
I tilt my head and go, "Oh, okay, I guess we'll figure that out later."
The water there is flowing. It kind of disappears into a hole in the ground on this side that you can see.
How
It
deep
appears to be
is
some
the...
sort of underwater creek or river, or underground rather.
Riley sees this big ice block and gets a headache and goes, I don't know why, but like the name Wolf Sage just popped into my head. I think we're in trouble.
Oh, shit, you're right. Let's leave before he ripped something out of our stomachs.
Ray would like to examine the water, depth, purity, that type of thing.
Sure. I would say either investigation or survival check would be fine too.
I want to set it on fire.
Guidance.
Ray puts her fire to the water, and it sizzles, creating a bit of steam. With a 10, not too deep, reasonably pure. Can't really get much more than that.
Is it jumpable?
I was gonna say, does this ledge look like pretty easily walkable on?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not super easily, but as long as you're not rushing it, you should be fine.
I was like, I know how Riley's getting across.
Could throw a fireball at that ice block.
Not a terrible idea. Maybe let's go check it out first, though. And I will step forward and go ahead and use my grappling hook to hop across to the other side.
Yep.
My 20-foot reach. Bloop.
Yep. Free.
This one I don't know how far along this edge I'm allowed to walk. Because if I can get to here, I can make my 20-foot gap. But if not, then it's close on the ledge.
That's fine.
Okay. I will. Well, I mean, I guess I would step to the ledge and turn around. I can definitely make this gap with my grappling hook. Is anyone coming along, or am I figuring this one out on my own?
Ray will trudge through. She'll attempt the first hop from here to here, assuming this is the closest.
Yeah.
Top on those squares.
Yeah, she makes the hop easily.
Rose will follow.
Oh, can we walk on the brown part?
I figured.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just,
okay.
it's-
I thought it was just the stone part. Gotcha.
It's dirt as opposed to stone is the only difference.
Okay. I will go ahead and grapple across to my portion here. And I will avoid touching this ice block for the moment. Step along the edge.
Okay.
Making room.
As you're closer now, the ice block does look maybe a little different than the ice that you'd be used to. It has kind of a bluish hue to it.
Can you see in and or through it at all?
Not really. It's pretty opaque.
Okay. I step to the side. I'm like, oh, this is weird. It's definitely not normal ice. At least not what I know. Have we had ice in our drinks and stuff prior to this point? Like at some point, I'd imagine.
At the manor you would have.
Okay, is the ice in the drinks like normal Earth ice? To where I would assume that this is special ice.
Yeah, it didn't. The ice that you had at the manor didn't strike you as strange in any way.
Okay, yeah, then I definitely kind of this is I don't know if this is like magically created or something, but it's definitely not normal.
I would like to get closer. I will attempt to kind of like help Ray jump over Rosewood since she's lighter.
Sure.
Just
Ray
throw
jumps
her.
over to the other side there.
And then Rose would attempt to jump.
Okay. Yeah,
Is this
you
it?
make it without that issue. Like I said, as long as you're not like rushing this, you're able to navigate this area fairly easily.
Ray would like to make a mana sense check on the ice block.
Sure.
Guidance.
Does this seem like the same blue hue as the force field?
No,
okay.
this is a darker blue.
Okay.
For Ray's mana sense, it's like a single droning, constant, low bass note.
All right.
It's funny.
And it is just straight up a block. There is not like a distinct features, whether it's like something trapped in it or anything like that.
I'll say it's not like a perfect block. Like the picture kind of indicates, there are like rough edges and things like that. But yeah, there's nothing carved into it or anything like that.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I guess we try the door. Eris, are you coming?
Oh, shit.
Dun, dun,
Cool.
dun.
Do I need to do anything fancy to go over here, or are you just gonna let me over here?
You can go through as long as you guys are doing it carefully.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think I have anything to really help look at this thing.
Ray will attempt the door. Ray will touch the door first, then attempt the door.
Okay, and nothing happens when you touch it. You can open if you like.
There's just eyes. A snow pile!
Yes!
Jump in it! There's just looks at this ice like I'll melt you one day, motherfucker.
I will walk up and look at the snow pile.
What?
So yeah, there is a pile of snow. The room isn't particularly cold, but it's just sort of sitting there on the ground.
Does it look
No.
like it is melting at all?
No.
Okay, so it's not like snow that just popped up recently. Well,
No signs of water damage that are not over hundreds of years, or water.
Not around the snow pile. No.
Can Riley make the assumption that we're getting close to... Well, no, he wouldn't know how far the room is. Just kidding. He hasn't been in there. He wouldn't know. Never mind. Just kidding. Ignore me. Yeah, walking up, I'm like, well, thank you. Well, I guess we'll keep on trucking, I suppose. What is that? And then what's this one's vibe?
The vibe at the door.
Well, like it
Yeah,
looks
the
larger and
out.
scarier. More vault-ish.
It's larger and much scarier.
I knew it.
Nice.
See? But is it like looking like a vault type door, or is it just like two double doors that are next to each other?
You can make. Well, no, yeah, it's just a larger door.
Okay.
And not only is it larger like side to side, it is also larger like up to down.
Okay. I just want to try to place my finger on it to see like if the force field comes up.
It does not.
Okay. This is definitely different than the others, and there's no force field.
Hey, just so you know, kid, I don't know if this will lead us. I don't know if we're doing the wraparound, but I feel like we're kind of getting close to the scary statue I saw, you know?
Okay, gotcha. Well, more than likely, the door over there would lead... Well, I don't know. I don't know what would lead to what. And I will go ahead and make the good old check for traps and such on the big door.
Okay, you can make an investigation check.
You gotta have one of these doors trapped, Hudson.
One of these motherfuckers.
You don't spot any traps.
Okay. Even like kind of peeking it through, no wires on the other side or anything.
Not as far as you can tell.
Okay, I'll start to push it open to look through. Do you want me to just click it?
You can.
Okay. I guess opening up, I'm like, oh, I guess that's the statue you were talking about. Does the smell hit here too?
To a lesser extent, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the big boy.
Yeah, kind of plug in my nose. I'm like, oh, that's the smell I was talking about, Miss Rose. And I will step forward.
While they're leaving, I'd like to say hi to the snowpile.
There's no response.
Although that Rose doesn't want to seem too insane in front of us.
Worth a shot.
So I guess coming aside and seeing this door, just going, okay, well that seems dumb. And I will walk up and open the door.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. You can do it though.
Well, that just seems. And I like take a step back, like to the just not as I was actually, but just like between the two doors. I'm like, what the, what? Why do they have two doors? The same room. It's just so dumb.
Does the big door kind of measure up to the statue?
It does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Convenient. But yeah, that's. Why would you make two different doors? Just have whatever.
How would you
So-
fit that in? And I point at the big statue.
I look. Well, the big door. But then, did we need to make the small door?
If the statue wants to get out, you would need a smaller door.
If the statue wants to get out?
I would like to mana sense the statue.
They're ignoring that.
I mean, listen, meta-wise, I understand what he's saying, but Riley does not.
Damn it!
He's a smart kid, but...
Whoops.
You don't sense anything in particular coming from the statue.
What does Rose look like whenever she's doing this? Does she just like stare at objects or
It's Ray, so yeah.
Ray? Okay. Okay, I guess it wouldn't be that offbeat for Ray to do it then.
Not really.
So Brett Riley was going to ask a question or make a comment, but he would not deem
Cool.
anything too weird from Ray.
So, does this hole in the ground look natural then? Made by, like, decay?
No, you get the sense that the walls intentionally end on either side here. There's no obvious like decay. There's no erosion that you can really make out.
It's kind of implied that they created this place so this gap could exist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, see?
we have
that
a
wasn't
few
that bad.
options. Either A, we go check out what's in those tents, which
Or dead
I'm
people.
not too keen about, as you say. And 2, we I guess got to figure out how to get rid of these force fields on the doors, which probably has something to do with the elementals or at least the ice block.
Or the statues themselves.
Dun 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 dun.
I would like to go back to the elemental. I have more questions.
Alright, well, I kind of want to melt this ice block.
I'm gonna go poke the snow. We're
I
all
would
doing
like
so
to not
many
be
things.
around you while you melt that ice. I like.
Riley's poking the snow pile.
So I'm gonna walk up and see the snow pile, and do the Have I mana sensed things before? Because I'm trying to think if Riley has done this before or not. I did once, right? Because we talked about like the gears or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
You interpret things in sort of a mechanical sense.
Okay. Then yeah, I suppose I kind of sit down, I look at the snow pile, and I'm just like, there's got to be something with you. Oh, I wonder if you're magic snow. And I put my hands out above it, just like doing like what I would have seen in like movies or something. And I'm just like trying to read it.
Okay. Yeah, you can make a mana sense check. Eris, you can target the block and do whatever you want with it. In the meantime.
Oh God! Don't tell her she can do whatever she wants.
You don't sense anything particularly special about the mana pile. The only thing that you do sense is, and this isn't actually no. With the 14, I'll say you don't get this. Yeah, you don't sense anything in particular with the mana pile.
Okay. Do I sense any magic at all? Like, are there any gears turning whatsoever?
I'll say the 14, you don't sense anything in particular at the moment.
Okay. I will reach down and try to slightly touch it at first, and then if that doesn't do anything, like scoop a small handful up.
Okay. You have a small handful of snow in your hand.
Okay. I pack it into a snowball.
Of course. Predictable.
Is it still chilling?
Yeah.
Okay, for testing purposes, I will drop this first one onto the ground just to see if it does anything when it hits.
It hits the ground and I guess deforms a little bit since you just dropped a snowball.
All right,
It's reasonably light snow, if that makes a difference.
Okay. Not in Riley's head, I don't think. So I will go ahead and scoop myself up a snowball, and start walking this way with said snowball.
I'd like to make a mana sense on this statue as well.
Okay.
Guidance.
Okay. With a 22, I'll say you're pretty certain that there is nothing mana related about the statue. However, also with a 22, you do get a sense of just this entire place. Things are difficult. Let's say, how would you describe this in a musical way? The music is constant and omnipresent. It is all around you in this place. This place has a theme of its own, and that theme, it feels long and patient. Somewhat similar to the mana sense that you got from the warden that was patrolling the walls, but not the same.
Would you say it is drawn out, or like, would you say it's drawn out? And then second question, would you say it's consistent?
I wouldn't say drawn out because that kind of implies that like it might get weaker over time. and it is consistent. Yes.
Also, did Air's hitting the thing do anything?
Yeah. The firebolt smacks against the ice block there.
Oh, I like how you have stepped very far away to do this. I see.
Yeah. when it's
Well, I guess
elevation of
having walked
120,
up
why
to the
wouldn't
door
I?
now and seeing this, does the ice block look like it has taken any form of damage, or is it just kind of bouncing off?
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from your angle, I would say.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I walk
where's-
through and I do I guess shout across the room. I'm like, hey, ceasefire, please, ceasefire.
don't
Trying to
worry, I
stealth
already
away.
got bored.
Okay. Well, I guess now I will examine the ice block, seeing if she did any damage to it.
The ice block appears to be the same as before.
All right, fair enough. I want to put this snow in my pack. I know it might not stay in a snowball form, but keep it in my little pouch for now.
Okay.
And I will get across, making my way down. So if other people want to do their thing, I'm making my way down here.
You already touched this door, didn't you?
Yep.
The blue thing? Okay.
I would like to ask this firemental. Can you step in my office, please?
It moves forward.
Oh,
Is it just following it? That's so funny.
I want the water one.
Okay, I'll
There's
let you do
so
that.
many
Let's
people
pretend I
moving.
wasn't even in here. So cute. If we have to, like...
Hello, can you step into my office? Oh, fuck,
Oh baby, he's got a squad.
I pause and almost in the way that like a boss would expect you to open the door for him.
Damn, that's
I like usher to the door.
They look up at you expectantly.
I go to open the door.
The blue barrier blocks your touch.
I look at them.
Thank you.
Oh, so close.
So close you can almost taste it.
So close. Can you open the door for me?
They will both. So one at a time. The fire elemental first, I'll say. It steps next to you and reaches towards the door, and the blue barrier blocks its touch. It attempts once again, and then sort of looks up at you and steps back. The water elemental takes its turn. The blue barrier blocks its touch again, and it steps back.
I think I kind of get it now, bro. They called us wardens.
At the same time, please.
They both reach for the door at the same time. It blocks both their touch, creating two little points in the blue barrier.
Oh, which is okay.
So they just take orders. Well, maybe.
May you take me to the office?
They look up at you expectantly.
Okay. Okay. If anybody has anything.
I mean, Riley's making his way to what was the fire elemental, but is not anymore. I'm assuming Ray's following you.
Yeah.
I am aware of the spittles. Are they like still connected to them?
The spigots, and that's
Sorry.
it's a small like pipe basically that sticks out of the ground is all. No, it is not connected to them. It was left on the platform. It's jutting out of the ground, like I said, like a small pipe.
Is Ray following you, Rose?
Ray would be following me.
Okay.
Sorry,
he-
I just didn't move.
no, you're good. I was just making sure. Yeah, stepping in and not seeing the elemental. I look at Eris. I'm like, did you? Where'd it go?
I don't know. Rose was messing with it for a long time. She probably figured something out.
Oh, what? Riley just starts running around trying to make it in.
He's got a posse. Oh my god, we keep stepping on each other.
I walk in. I'm like, oh, Miss Rose, what'd you do?
I will not break character in the sense, but Ray will do a little timeout with her hands just to try one more thing in case it breaks anything.
Okay.
Rose is gonna be like, I would like
Hold on. Let me word this right.
From what Riley sees, the two elementals are just staring at Rose right now, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Could I? And I know I already rolled for both of them, but could I make a mana sense check to see if it has changed from what? Wait, no, I don't think I made one for the water one because I don't think I've entered that room yet. But could I make one to see if it's changed from what it used to be?
Sure.
And of course, Ray would love to do this.
God damn it, Ray.
Poor baby. She's
yeah.
trying her best.
Yeah, there's music, but they're so small. The elementals, it's a very small sound. It's difficult to make out.
Can we try some the ice block on fire with the fire elemental?
Hi. No. Hi.
Yeah.
They both respond in unison. Hi.
Oh, I wanted to create an infinite loop.
So cute.
Could you guys give me an overview of the day?
They both say in unison, "I am prepared."
I will ask if anyone knows, was Riley ever in there when they called Rose Warden?
No, and I believe they called Eris Warden, so you don't.
Yeah.
Know.
Okay.
I will break character now and look at Riley and Eris, and I go, I believe we are wardens of some kind in this prison, and they are nice elementals so far. They are prepared, as they love to say. Are you guys prepared?
They both say, "I am prepared."
See, they're prepared.
I love them.
Interesting.
Oh,
and
I got it.
God.
Hi.
Good.
This is a fire elemental. Fire elemental, meet water elemental.
So funny.
The fire elemental does turn over to the water elemental and says, "Hi." The other one replies, "Hi."
Infinite loop? No, no infinite loop.
All right, we can go.
Is the snow in my pouch still there?
Yep.
Okay. I will pull the snow out. Sad I don't get to use it for what I would like to. Maybe. And I walk over holding the snow out behind the fire elemental. Does it make the snow melt?
How close are you holding it to the fire elemental?
I mean, I'm trying, like, I'm starting off fairly far away, but I'm getting as close as I can without it burning me.
Okay.
If it starts to get like okay, that kind of is a little too hot for
No,
my hands.
that's fine. As you get your hand closer, it does slowly start to melt the snow with its warmth.
Oh, I get very excited, and I will back up before it all melts away. Does it reform into regular snow as I back away?
No, it does not.
Interesting. Okay. I go, oh, interesting. So
Water on the ground through your hand. In
Okay.
These two spots.
So funny, 'cause you'll just see Riley holding snow and water dripping out. But yeah, I just like have my little hands out in the cup. And I'm like, oh well, okay. So this snow does not melt regularly, and Miss Eris over there was throwing firebolts at the big block of ice, and it wasn't doing anything. But it seems like these guys have some kind of power to do it. Miss Eris, can you do your control flame for me real quick? and I walk up holding out the snow.
Yeah, she summons a flame in her hand. Does it melt?
The snow does not melt with Eris's flame, although you feel it quite distinctly, Riley.
Yeah, I back up as soon as I see that. I'll say like, okay, thank you, sirs. But perfect. I look over, like, okay, so we know that things in this place interact differently with these guys than they do. I'm assuming you've tried the door, Miss Rose.
Yes.
Okay.
When I came in here, I wanted to set that ice on fire with the fire elemental. Rose said no.
I just don't. This is a prison, and the chances of it holding something aren't low.
Yes, it is a strong possibility. But I definitely think we could move them around to do something. Maybe see if they do anything with the statue, if they're not affecting the door at all.
I am okay with moving them, but as it appears, I don't know if everybody's clued in, as we are not prepped for another combat. But I will walk. I look at them and go, walk with me, please. And just move us to the... actually, no, don't move us because it might go through the thing. We'll go.
Oh, that's true. Good shout.
I don't want to cheat.
Oh, having issues with the walls here.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's hard, isn't it, huh? It's a rough life we live as players.
That's okay, I can just drag them.
You can't just drag him. Just drag him to the ice block. Drag him to the ice block, but not the super. That's just kind of where I would go.
Riley stops and goes, do we want to try this statue at all?
Well, yeah.
Set the statue on fire.
Well,
Sure.
just to see if they do anything.
Yeah, see if they interact with it.
Have any of you tried to get on the podium?
Nope.
All right. I will get on the podium.
Statue whacks you with its sword.
Hello. Walk with me, please.
You're saying this to the statue?
Yeah.
There is no response.
I look at the elementals and go, this is the statue. It says hi. And I go to... I don't want to push the statues up. I will say that, and then I will try to like get them a bit closer to the statue, and if nothing happens, then I'll continue.
They both turn to the statue and say, "Hi, statue."
You guys are doing absolutely great. Anything to report for today?
I am prepared, they both say.
All right, wonderful.
Oh, we're not going to make him touch the statue?
I can't. I don't, unless you have a greeting that can touch.
Well, I thought you said you made him touch the door, didn't you?
Yeah, the blue thing.
Yeah, but it was like, can you open the door for me, please, would kind of be a greeting. Like somebody would inherently open the door for you as a greeting, I think. We can try.
Gotcha. It seems like they take orders other than greetings at this point, but we can see.
Can you touch the statue?
Who are you saying this to?
The elementals, the water ones specifically.
The water one reaches over and touches the statue.
Okay. I will tell it. Does anything happen?
The statue is being washed a little bit.
I tell a fire elemental to touch the statue.
Reaches over and touches the statue as well.
Now at the same time, everybody.
Both of you high five.
Ooh, got him.
They look at you. Yeah, they look at you. They don't do anything though.
Can you imitate my movements, and then I will put a hand up.
I was gonna
They
say. I pipe and go. Yeah, they might not know what a high five is.
Yeah, they both put their hands up.
I high five Rose or Ray. Like trying to do it to where like
like in unison. Like I moved the. I guess I'd move them back. We're gonna move off the podium for this one.
Okay.
So we're like dead in front with each other, and then I go, all right, you copy my movements, and water elemental, you copy Ray's movements.
Okay.
Ray will put a hand out.
They mirror Ray's movement.
Okay, and then Rose and Ray will high five.
The elementals high five as well, causing a little burst of steam into the air.
And how did that feel?
They don't respond.
Okay.
Oh, on to the next one, I guess.
Yeah.
All
right. Follow me.
I love our little like kindergarten classroom posse we just got going on here, walking around.
I would like to get them close to the ice block. Get the fire elemental specifically close to the ice blocks, but not touch it.
Okay. I guess they'll stack themselves.
Yeah.
Stack themselves there.
Does the ice block appear to be melting?
No.
Can you imitate my movements again? And then I go to touch the ice block.
Sure. It reaches out. I mean, technically, you'd have to be like moving to the right to make your.
Yeah, hold on. Here.
Okay.
And
So you
then I,
sort of reach to the right or whatever, or
Yeah.
whichever. Yeah. It mirrors and it touches the block. Its hand. Then nothing happens. There's not any sizzle. There's not any steam. It's like it's just touching a wall, basically.
I sigh and go, oh, thank God. And continue on to the next room.
No wolf
I hope
sage for
you're-
today.
You're loving all the work you're putting into moving these. I would like to step away from the snow pile as to not melt it.
I was gonna say, as soon as we walk in, I'm like, oh, don't get him too close to the snow pile. It might be important.
The elemental. Report on statue.
They don't respond. Or actually, yeah, they will say, "I am prepared."
Bitch, there are some criteria. God damn it. Okay. Please execute your preparations.
They look up at you expectantly.
No.
I like the idea.
Give them the order.
What order?
No, the order, Hudson. Like the order.
I will. I'll salute. They know what a salute is, at least.
They don't seem to respond.
Okay. Order 66. Kill all the children. Riley, be gone with you.
Not like this, Miss Rose.
I.
Can I examine these corpses?
I was gonna say, Riley is
Oh,
watching
sure.
Eris.
Make an
Not
investigation
wanting to go
check.
over.
Investigation. How did they die?
Oh, Riley sees the other door now, though.
So there are two dead bodies, one in each of the tents there. One is male, one is female. The one on the left is female, the one on the right is male. Also, you can. Here, I can move the thing to the side there so you can a little bit.
The tents, they moved!
The one on the left has armor on and a mace, as well as a stack of papers in her jacket. The one on the right also has armor, a longbow, and a long sword. And nothing else of interest to you on him.
So when Eris traversed the water, was she okay?
Can we just
I was
pretend I went
I
all
was
the way
gonna ask how you-
around? I didn't want to drag my character through all those rooms.
Eris ran apparently. She ran off and then she appeared on the other side like about a minute,
All right.
breathing a little heavily, I guess.
Miss Harris, you got there so fast.
Wow, yeah, weird.
So have you pulled these bodies out of the tents, or were you just examining them inside the tents?
Sure, I'll pull them out. I'll
Well,
pull
no,
them out.
you don't have to. I mean, do whatever Eris would do. I'm asking for Riley's situation here.
Well, since Riley was pretty uncomfortable with the idea of dead people, I don't think Eris would do that.
Okay. Once you do walk back out, kind of talking across. So, were they two dead bodies?
They sure are a kid. So I can't tell what they died from. Probably can't with a gun either.
They both have wounds to their necks.
Like, slashy?
You don't know.
Hard to say.
I can't get. What if I get real close and I just look real close to the nasty? Okay, another question. I would have to be able to tell this. Like, how decomposed are they? What stage? We in rigor mortis, or are we like maggots in the body stage? What are we working with?
There are no maggots that you can see. They are stiff, cold to the touch.
Recently dead. Cool.
Being...
Do they still have like a little color to their face, or are they like completely just?
They are pale.
Oh, okay.
Once you step out, I do ask and go, is it like bad?
I mean, Eris doesn't see a shit ton of blood, does she?
No, not that much.
Okay, she'll call back over to Riley like, nah, that's not too bad. They're recently dead. Not any blood or gore for you to see.
Okay. Let's see, please tell me. This was 20, right? That's 15, easy peasy. My grappling gun's got us in a fucking heartbeat. I will like to grapple, just shoot my way over.
Okay.
Mr. Kitty.
Yeah, I will go in, and like slowly open the tent, just to the closest one first. You said it's not that gruesome of a death, correct?
Yeah.
Riley, you can make an investigation check if you'd like.
Okay.
Hey, roll higher than a 2, please.
It kind of depends how bad I see baseline the bodies are on if I'm like investigating them.
No, they do not. They don't immediately appear to be too grisly. Also,
Okay.
it's like darker, obviously, in the tent, so
Yes.
that kind of adds to the lack of.
Okay. Seeing the darkness, I kind of step back, and I'm like, Miss Harris, if you wouldn't mind pulling the bodies out, I don't know if I'm strong enough to drag those out here.
Eris takes just a deep breath and then goes in the tent and drags them out. Kitty, no.
Okay. Here we go. It's fine. I will step forward and kind of kneel down, investigating both of them.
Okay, you can make an investigation check.
Please roll higher than a 2. It's better.
Okay. You see that they both died from their throats being slit in a fairly controlled and quick manner. Neither of them appear to have regained consciousness. They fell asleep, presumably in their tents, and their throats were slit.
Okay.
Other than that, you see that the cleric appears to have some papers with her, some sort of journal.
I want.
What?
Oh, nothing. Continue.
The journal appears to be somewhat damaged and faded. You get the sense by water. She does have a holy symbol. You're not sure exactly what god it is related to, but you do get the sense that it is a holy symbol. The fighter, who does appear to be some sort of warrior type, he has a pendant attached to his shoulder pauldron that is some sort of gray wolf, but you're not really sure what that might be related to. It's just something that seems to indicate some form of identity or membership.
Okay.
Organization.
I would like to grab the pendant and put it in my pouch just in case. And I'm not like hiding this from Eris, by the way. I'm be like all this is in front of her. I'm grabbing the pendant. I guess for now I'm just kind of setting it out in front of me. So I'm setting the pendant out, setting the journal out, the papers. Given the does she have writing utensils with these?
She would, yeah. She does have like I would say it's just a standard like quill pen sort of situation.
Okay, some calligrapher supplies. I will go ahead and flip through the papers in the journal. I'm trying to get an idea of what's going on there.
Okay. Most of it is lost to water damage. However, you do manage to get a few bits and pieces out of it.
Okay, and in the journal, or is there like I'm assuming it's not completely full, right? Like there's a bunch of pages that are not written in yet.
It does appear to be some sort of diary or a journal for her to write in.
Okay. Once I finish reading through that, I guess I'll read through first. This might change things. Asked sight.
Whenever there's like a break like that, that indicates that it's another page of the
New
journal
page. Okay.
that you're getting this text from.
Can I ask elemental stuff?
Yeah, go for it. I was like, I'm just gonna read this for a second,
Um,
and I'll hand them between me and Eris. By the way, so Eris, you will have this info too.
I would like you, and I point at the water elemental. Fire elemental, stay here. Water elemental, come towards me. Okay. Water elemental, have you been? Okay.
Do you like the fire elemental? Is there gossip? Is there tea in this dungeon?
It. So the question was, do you like the fire elemental?
Yeah, that'd be like what I would say.
It says it appears to be prepared.
Can you pretend to be something else? I tell the water elemental that.
It says, I am prepared.
Can I add something to your preparations?
It looks up at you expectantly.
Please reenact what the warden before we entered did.
It does not do anything.
Bitch.
Okay.
Can you be a fire elemental?
It does not respond.
As Rose is doing this, I stand up and walk to the edge, and I'm like, Miss Rose, please stop. Holding the journal. I just got to the end of the last part. And I flip over. I don't know how much you read of it, Kevin.
Hey,
I didn't,
Ron
just so it wouldn't
didn't
be,
investigate the dude, did he? He only investigated the girl.
I did both. I
Oh, you
investigated
did?
both.
Okay.
So he had the pendant and everything. I'll be back for that pendant. Don't you worry. I walk over and I hand her the little booklet. I'm like, okay, so you can read through this, of course. Feel free. But specifically this last part, and I will point to where the girl clearly wrote, I'm starting to think it might be a colossally bad idea to wake this thing up. We should wait for those of its own kind. I'm just like, this might not be referring to the statue, might be something else. But I just got a bad feeling that it might be, and I don't know. Just wanted to give you the chance. And hand that to you. I'm gonna go keep looking through the stuff, see if I find anything else. But just didn't want anything bad, really bad to happen.
Riley, you can make an intelligence check.
Okay. I was like, it very well might not have been referring to it, but just immediately he would have freaked out.
Well, actually, yeah, no, everyone can make an intelligence check.
Guidance? Question mark?
No.
Hey,
never mind.
let's go!
There's no need. Riley got it with a 22.
I got a nat 20 though.
I can't imagine. Well, no, I'll say it's good enough for Riley.
Okay.
Riley, you're realizing this now.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, you realize that this person who came here, you haven't seen them in any of the rooms. It is entirely possible that they are in there right now trying to wake up that person that this person thinks it's a bad idea to wake up.
I see.
And that is where we will end
You
tonight's
son of a bitch.